Hello!
Hello!
Welcome!
Welcome! Oh, I'm a little off.
I'm very...
Welcome to Adventure Corp.
What is this?
As we all look at it for the first time and are like,
Let's
You haven't seen us in a while. We're back on regular Wednesdays now. We finished up our epic, ground-shattering, mind-bending one-shot. So, yeah, thanks for
stellar
watching.
performances,
If you guys
Oscar-worthy nominations.
saw our one-shot, that was great. But if you're new here, we're starting
That
campaign
thank
2.
you is very distracting.
What?
Oh! It's just like a thing that shows up.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
No. Yeah, that's because Alex subscribed.
Oh, so we're starting campaign 2. So, great time to come watch Adventure Corp. Great time to get in, enjoy your new characters. You know, this will be a lot
There's no
higher
fix.
production level than campaign 1. We've come a long ways. If you go back on YouTube, you can't even see us in our darkest days because we don't even have those beginning episodes. But, yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks for the journey. It's been a long time. We're a lot bigger channel than we were back in the day.
Yeah.
I think we're getting close to that 200 followers.
Yeah, I know a few people have been waiting for campaign 2.
So
It is here. We're
Campaign
excited
2 is
to go
here.
on this
I'm one
journey.
of them.
actually, Alex, did you fire out a tweet?
Oh, I haven't.
We're gonna do that. But yeah.
You might notice that we have a lovely new layout for the stream. This is, of course, our lovely artist
I also
Runa's work.
designed our new icon.
Yes.
And
all
we
of
still
the
have to
icons
change
as
our
well.
Twitch profile too.
It's coming. There's a lot happening, but I love this snake
Okay.
just meandering across our screen. I'm quite pleased.
He looks very cool.
Right? Yeah. The way he looks down right on the group of you.
No, he looks great.
Thanks, Dan.
So it was awesome. But yeah, thanks guys. I'm sure Isaac has some type of intro, and then we can get into it, and you guys can meet the new
Why is he
the new
looking
group.
at me?
Let's start out with the recap.
Why did you
Last
draw like
session,
that, Runa?
there is no last session.
Fuck
Weird.
recaps.
Well, in session -1.
This is campaign. There will be no recaps.
Well, I don't think so. I think there will be.
Now that's a guarantee.
We keep our notes.
Not a guarantee. So, we are beginning on a new continent. You guys explored it a little bit in campaign 1. You guys made a couple of forays into Darrow. Nothing too extreme. Besides
that
spending
yellow.
time in the city of Echo,
Don't
but
make
that
that
was
yellow.
mostly in the city, less on the continent. We are starting out on the western coast, the city of Clouds, deep in the heartlands of the country of Yang. I say the heartlands, but it's actually the southern border, so that's a lie. But yeah, we're starting in Yang.
To give you guys an update, our last campaign was on Andratica, which is a different continent adjacent to Darrow.
It's across an ocean.
It is indeed across an ocean
With
with
some
a,
islands in the middle.
a bunch of continental islands.
Anyways,
in between.
we're on a different continent. The continent that we're on now is called Darrow for the new campaign.
Yeah. And Yang, where we begin our story, is a very martial culture. It is made up of 3 sects and 7 clans that dominate the land. They have moved away from much of the traditional sort of classes you're used to, favoring martial arts. Some of them, many of them, mystical in nature, able to create extraordinary effects through the patterns that they undertake and through their moves in combat. Clouds is under the control of the Thunderblade sect, which is one of the 3 large sects that dominates most of Yang. Clouds is also the capital of this sect. In fact, the headquarters for the sect is a few hours, probably less than that, from this very capital, which has led to it
How do you
being
spell
established
it?
here. Clouds.
Yeah, that's the word.
It's the word. Yeah.
Cool.
Don't think he's more original than that.
Yeah, exactly. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. The city is a port city. It is a large trading port with much of the rest of the continent, and just but a few weeks ago, this entire seaboard was hit by a massive hurricane that wreaked havoc across many of the coast-dwelling peoples, including the city. Houses were lifted up, tossed across the city. The docks was thrown into disarray, and it's only within the last few days that they've become functional again. Wrecks are still washing up along the shore and being discovered. there was quite a few lives lost. There are quite a few people making their fortunes, finding some of the sunken ships and the cargo that they were carrying. The Thunderblade sector itself was untouched, they having a rather unique advantage when it comes to storms that allowed them to weather this quite finely. The clans that all have a pavilion in the city were the first to recover and start lending aid to the rest of the citizens. The only one of you who would have been here for this hurricane would be Cyrus, Daniel's character. As, let's see, do I want to begin with, I think we're going to begin with Cylph'e and Lance, which is Runa's character, and her attendant knight.
I didn't die luckily because I didn't take my ticket and get on the ship, the Titanic.
Okay.
Where it went down.
Wrong disaster, for starters.
This is a hurricane. The Titanic was taken down by a hurricane.
Hurricane Katrina?
The wheels are already off, folks. I quit.
No.
Hurricane
Actually,
Katrina?
I think we should go back to, like, Alakran.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Just all of your characters at once stand up and are like, I want to see a new land, and all board a ship with your last 20 gold. We skip forward 3 months as you arrive at Alakran.
I'd like some
Fuck!
elephant
That would be like the start of our one-shot, like start in an area, build it up a little bit, and then everybody just leaves or dies.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Alright, so Cylph'e and...
So, can you please describe to us what currently walks the streets of Yang, likely with her hood pulled high
Hood
over...
pulled up?
Hood pulled high over her face.
Well, Cylph'e is a 5 foot, like, 2 to 3, albino looking lady. Her skin it's not just pale, it's white, with highlights of pink and scales all the way down her arms and, like, legs. And, her, like, back is darker than her front. And it has more scales than her front would. She has tattoos all over her hands and, like, red talon, like, nails. She has a very cute, like, roundish face with scales going up her nose.
I'm going to zoom in on her token as well.
And cheeks. And she has a bright red lipstick on. And her eyes are a striking red.
Okay.
She has tens of, like, so many snakes for hair. And they're all just, like, under the hood trying to stay still. Because they know they're not supposed to be, like, big and wild. But they hate it.
One of them moves and a bunch of
She has so many snakes. Her hood, it's like a white, creamy, so like it stands out, but it has lace over her face, like
a
her
veil?
front, yeah, like a veil over her, and it's got like lace edging around it. It looks very fancy. She's not supposed to be looking fancy, and she looks very fancy. She's wearing a blue, like, she thinks it's commoner's gown, and it's not. It's got, like, it's very fitted to her, poofy sleeves, a very poofy bottom. She thinks she looks commoner garb, and she looks very above commoner garb. And, yeah.
As looking over you with a little bit of disfavor at your attire, and also looking around the streets of Yang and noticing what the commoners around here actually look like, could you describe Lance's appearance as well?
Well, Lance is a tall, like 6'9" to 7 feet-ish man, like human.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Jesus
he's tall.
Christ.
He has dark, like, I don't know how to describe it, like, dark skin, but it's yellow,
Like,
more yellowish in tone, like a Hawaiian,
Okay.
darker
like a
skin
tan
tone,
kind of
like
thing.
an iron, yeah.
Is it, yeah, like Dwayne.
And he has long black hair, like it goes just to his shoulders, and there's like a definite swoop in it. Like it's nothing. It's wavy. He begrudgingly wears his armor, which looks like snake scales, all the way down, and all the way on his arms. And he has a sword on his hip, and he has a black cloak covering him, because he's actually trying to stay hidden.
At least one of you is.
And he has a sword on his hip that has like a goldish silver woven handle.
Yeah.
And like a black and silver blade with a pink snake hilt. What is it? Halter? I don't know.
It's a hilt.
Pommel?
And it's just holding the in between of the handle and the blade.
There's a crossguard.
Crossguard.
Crossguard. And it has ruby, like literal ruby red eyes, and it's a pink snake.
And he probably has that one tucked well underneath his black cloak.
It's not seeable, but for the audience, it's seeable.
It's there.
Yes. Yes, precisely.
Sylphie's skin isn't very seeable right now, except for the front, because of her cloak.
Yeah.
But I still described it. Well.
As he's looking about, and then over at Cylph'e, and we should probably get off the main path.
But where do we go?
I don't know. As he is going to pull you like off of the main road after you guys have gotten into the town and into like the first alley he sees, and he's looking around and sees someone there. You there, sir? See somebody leaned against one of the walls. They've got a kind of like weather-worn cloak thrown over them, and they peer off and peer up with one eye.
Nice.
Yeah, do they? Really?
We need to learn our way around the city. We have some gold. If you can show us somewhere quiet. Oh, well, if you're looking for somewhere quiet, yes. As he gets himself to his feet. If I'm going to guide you as he looks over at you, it'll be 2 gold.
Okay.
Seems fair. Big grin across his face. Come a little deeper. Come. As he will lead you guys along, and glancing back as he's leading you along the alley. You say you folks are trying to travel quietly. I know someone who can set you up somewhere out of public eye.
That's very nice of you.
All right, well, follow me then. As he's going to continue leading you guys along this path. And you're immediately lost. You don't know your way around the city. You don't know what the city's supposed to look like. You guys have taken like 3 or 4 turns.
Sylphie looks amazed. Just looking around. Just like, oh,
Big city.
Lance, look at that.
Yes, it's falling apart.
It's art.
Old art. As you guys are moving through the seedy back alleys of what is a beautiful city with a lot of artwork. But you guys are traveling along. He's leading you. And then he walks past one of the alley mouths. About like 20 minutes later, he's been leading you, chatting to you guys, telling you about the city and about the clans. I'm not sure how much of it you should believe, but he's been chatting with you.
I believe every word.
Okay. And then he stops and backpedals and looks down this alley. And as you're approaching, you can hear a voice coming through it. It seems like they were trying to hush, but emotion is getting the better of them, and it's a little raised as it comes through. Listen, this is as far as I can get us. All right? I've done all I can for you. And she's right. It's not going to work.
You're kidding me, right?
What do you mean kidding you? You're in clouds. You're as far as I can get you. We're beyond.
You promised me one fun night before you left.
I don't have time for one fun night.
What do you
My
mean?
ship is leaving.
Take the next one.
We are past where I know to go. If I do not get on with the captain I recognize, I am not getting home.
Stay.
Listen, I have done it. I have given all I have to get you here. I have... It doesn't matter. It's not... Goodbye.
I'm gonna take a step closer to him and sort of like grab his shirt. Please, don't leave me again.
She said you'd be like this as he pushes past you.
It's like a drama book.
Asshole! I'm gonna throw probably like a bag of gold at him.
Okay.
Whatever's around my hip. Like
As
a
you
little sack of
just
like 10
reach,
gold.
hurl a bag at him, realize immediately it's your money pouch as it hits him in the shoulder and he stoops down,
That's all you
turns,
care about, right?
underhand tosses it back to you. Just take care of yourself.
Be easier if you didn't leave me.
And he's walking away from you. As,
Lance, it's like a drama book.
looks a little more real than I'm used to.
And I'm going to like audibly sob a little bit.
So you hear her, watch her, like, turn down.
Should we help?
Yes, madam.
Hmm?
So
Oh, hi.
sorry.
I'm gonna go and retrieve my gold. Hi. I'm gonna like lean out and see how much progress he's made.
He's turned a corner at this point.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, I couldn't help but notice that you have been left here.
That's really nice of you. How's the guy look?
Old. Like he spent a long time on the street. Weathered skin, missing a couple of teeth. One eye is starting to get quite a bit of cataracts.
So
across it.
attractive. Hmm. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no, I'm alright.
If you're certain, but I have met these two friends and I'm taking them to a
Hi.
companion of mine who
Oh.
will keep them safe. You look like perhaps you are also in need.
Well, I could. Yeah, I'm a little lost. I'll be honest.
Come, join us. Follow. I will
Sure.
take you with us.
Yeah.
What's that?
You never asked Alex to describe.
You're right. Please
Yeah. So
describe
as you
the
see
character
this
we see
girl
as you
in the
approach
light
party.
instead of the shadowy,
Of the alley.
shadowy alley, you really couldn't make her out until now. You will see just stunning red-headed elf, big green eyes. She's got like a little cute face, little nose. She's a redhead. She has like little streaks of almost blonde, like it's lighter hair going through it. It sort of tumbles down to about her shoulders. She's very well made up. She's wearing clothes that just fit her absolutely perfectly. Right now, let's say she's wearing what's on her token, which is this like spaghetti strap little sundress kind of thing. That her shoulders are exposed, but she has little puffies on her sleeves. And yeah, she looks much happier than she did like 30 seconds ago.
Just a very sharp change. Also, Yondu says, I'm here, listening while working. Congrats on the start of C2. I'm so proud.
Heart
Thank
emoji.
you, Yondu. Thank you.
Yondu with the hotel bing bong.
So it brings you guys to town.
Nothing.
Adventure.
Adventure.
No, wait, I'm trying to put a group together. Do you have, like...
A group?
Yeah, is it just you guys, or do you have more people?
So many
We have
more people.
More people.
So
yes.
so
That's-
many.
That's awesome. Like, do you have room
At
for
least
more?
30.
Like, the city's nice, but I'm kind of looking to explore.
30 with you. Oh,
Yes.
Wow.
where are they? I could take you to them.
Just downtown.
Make me a deception check.
First roll. It's a natural 20.
Ooh, first roll of the campaign.
Wow.
15.
Okay. They both look at you with like a little disbelieving eye, and then
I see. Well, I'm sure you will join up with them eventually.
Yeah.
First, let's get you all a place to rest your heads.
Sure. Well, what's around? I don't know if I'm tired yet.
Well, let's get you set up at least.
Okay.
Please follow me.
so he's going to continue heading down the alley
As-
with you guys.
This girl, who you don't know her name yet, is also just Like looking around with wonder at this cool new city. How destroyed is it?
This area still bears, you guys are getting closer to the docks, to the coast. So the damage is becoming more apparent, and also off of like the main kind of facing streets, it's been slower to clean up. So there are clear signs of it. You find shingles that don't belong here scattered around. Occasionally you can see like a beam from some building that doesn't belong hanging over two of them here. Just pieces that have been picked up and deposited here. A couple of them look like they probably had more like artistic pieces coming off the roofs that have been ripped off, and you can see the jagged edges of the great storm that passed over here. As he continues to lead you along, getting closer and closer to the docks as time passes, as Cyrus, if you would like to describe your character.
You guys would see a...
They wouldn't see it yet. You're not... we're jumping over to you adjacent to this, but not in the alley with them.
No, I'm not... they wouldn't see it.
Oh!
I'm doing
You're-
a thing for my character.
The camera!
You just
The
really
camp-
couldn't.
Sorry.
It's
So,
really weird.
The viewers would see a about a 5'8" male, thinner build, leaner looking kind of guy, caramel skinned, dark hair, not black but like very dark brown. And if you looked really really close at it and like move the hair around, you might see like little embers or rivulets of lava. It would look like, but not very bright. You'd have to look pretty close. He's got they look like dark, not kind of, how would I describe it? Like if his eyes would look like red, but it's like darker red, kind of emberish, glowing red in his eyes, just his pupils. And he's wearing currently just a basic ass brown cloth tunic with a belt and some basic ass cloth pants and some sandals. And he has a backpack, and he's shiftily looking back and forth as he sneaks into an alley. On his right arm, on the inside of his forearm, you would see a tattoo. That it's the trunk of a tree that goes up, and poking around the side of it is like half the torso and the head of a shadowy figure. As he enters the alley, if you were looking really close, you might see that tattoo smile, and all of a sudden, and then it slips behind the tree and disappears, and the person I just described to you turns into an old woman and walks out of the alley into the street, kind of looking around side to side, and then just like nonchalantly sits down on a bench, waits a minute or two, waits till no one's around, and then would get up and he would shift back to his own character, and then he would head on his way, and probably looking for the nearest inn or something.
Yeah, so you're making your way down to the docks. You are trying to find out if anybody tracked you a few days prior. So you're basically just going about revisiting some of the areas you were and seeing if anybody's picking up your trail or anybody's on your trail and following you. So you keep shifting forms where you can, taking alleys and watching the entrances that you yourself have used. And as you're traveling, you're getting close to the area you got into trouble a few days ago when you did a breakout. And you notice something a little troubling to see. One of the drifters that you recognize is making his way through one of the alleys nearby, making a beeline to a noble's manor, a noble you're quite familiar with. And you can see behind him two lovely women and a very tall, knight-looking fellow. The drifter in the front has just, when they're not looking, just a splitting grin on his face as he's bringing gifts for his master.
Huh.
Okay.
Normally you wouldn't get involved, but this hits a little too close to home.
And I know this drifter.
You do. You know who he works for as well.
I'm going to wait at the edge of the alley, like kind of like hiding in the alley, and as he's coming around, I'm going to step out in front of him and put my hand on. What was his name, by the way?
The drifter, everybody just calls him C.
C.
or Clark, but you're not sure
Okay.
if that's his name. He's been called a number of things that start with C, and some of them more polite than others.
I'm gonna step out and literally just like put my hand on his chest.
Oh, what is it?
Hey, C.
Oh, hello, Cyrus.
I
Hey.
see you found some scraps, but if these ones ain't yours.
Oh.
Hey,
Interesting, Cyrus. I didn't expect to see you on this side of the
what's going
city
on?
so soon.
drama.
No, neither did I. See you trying to bring gifts, looking at bootstraps.
I am special.
Make me an intimidation check.
Okay.
Let's.
He also knows what I do, and I have my hand on his chest. If that is anything. Okay.
7.
13. 12.
11.
12.
82.
No, 12.
Yeah. As he looks you over,
Well, I guess if you want to take care of them, I'll be carrying on my way.
Can I have that to go back? We didn't do anything.
No, that's fine, but you don't need to go with this guy.
No. And I'll be letting Blackfeather know that you're around the neighborhood.
Can I cast Charm Person?
yes, you can.
You're like,
I'd really like my gold back. Wisdom saving throw.
All right. That is a natural 20.
Oh my god, what?
woo!
Everyone
Campaign
against
2!
me!
Nothing changes!
Silvery barbs.
Oh! And that is a 4.
I'll give myself advantage.
Okay. As he looks.
I really need it. I'm new to the city.
Don't say I never did anything nice for a pretty face.
Thank you.
And I'm just gonna look at C. I'm like, nothing against you, man, but maybe just keep Blackfeather out of this, okay?
I don't think I will. I want a word of advice. Stay away from this one if you want to live comfortably.
So he's going to turn and make his way down the alley.
Noted.
I am going to head back the other direction. I'll be like,
Hey, where are you going?
Yeah, I'm for
uh,
we're following.
away from where he's going. And I suggest you come too.
Okay.
New sights to see.
I'm moving.
Yeah, and I'm like hurrying to keep pace with you. Hi.
Hi.
We get behind.
Yeah, as Lance is going to like
What's
kind of
your
drag him. No, we have to
He's
talk.
Cyrus? Was it?
Yep. Let's have a conversation when we are not in the street and we are about 10 blocks
You
away.
have to tell me everything. What's going on?
Okay, well, right now we're about to be hunted. So move.
That's cool.
Move.
As you are quickly making your way to the Trill Pavilion.
He was, and I would tell him, I'm like, he was about to, what was he about to do just so I'm filled in?
He
See.
was going to deliver them to Lord Blackfeather, who has a penchant for adopting lovely ladies into his family.
Yeah, he was going to take you to Lord Blackfeather to probably get you to join his harem.
You saved me? I'm gonna grab his arm.
I redirected something from a horrible person. You can thank me later. You can buy me
Huh.
food.
Okay, well,
I can do that.
I'm going to like wait, and as
Lots
soon as
of
I
ways to
see
thank
like a
someone.
cart or a wagon or something,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell them like, everybody in, grab on.
okay, can you help me out?
I
Lance.
grab her arm and help her out.
Thank you.
Lance lifts you up beside her and is going to jog along beside the wagon. As you guys ride this until a familiar intersection to you as you hop off, you guys are getting close to the Trill Pavilion, where you know you have friends, and you know that he will not come looking for you.
While we're sitting, I'm just gonna like poke the parts of you that are like burning.
Right now, there wouldn't be any. It would be just his hair if you looked really closely, like looked at the scalp and like moved it around a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and his eyes glow a little bit.
So,
Hi.
who are you two?
Me?
My
Well-
name is Cyrus.
Oh,
I was in the area and I saw you being taken somewhere that you shouldn't have been taken.
Cyrus the hero.
My hero.
Okay, easy there, guys. Don't pump my tires too
What's
much.
a tire?
It's very funny.
Wagon
Our names
wheel.
Are Our names are very similar.
I'm sure that won't cause any
what's your name?
confusion. I'm Jasmine.
Jasmine.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Like the red hair. And your name?
Cylph'e.
Cylph'e.
Oh,
Yeah.
Stacy.
Oh, okay. Stacy. And what's your name?
Beckett.
Beckett. Stacy and Beckett. Definitely not Sylphie.
No, Stacy.
She's been reading a book.
And she
likes the
said
main
Lance's
character.
name earlier.
She did, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, so Stacy and Beckett, absolutely not Cylphie and
Yeah.
Lance. Got it.
No. See, you
It's
get
her
it. You get it, not us.
latest novel.
Okay,
Well,
wonderful.
Mr. Cyrus, how do we know you're not taking us somewhere after your way with us?
I'm going
Some other horrible
somewhere.
thing.
You're welcome to stay or go somewhere else, just as long as you
I'll
don't
come
go.
with you.
How long have you been traveling on your own, Jasmine?
She really likes him.
About, 10 minutes?
I can tell.
Okay.
Well, right now. I got left behind, about 10 minutes ago, but I've been on my own
And in
for a
10
while.
minutes, you managed to run into one of the biggest pieces of shit in the city who was going to take you to one of the biggest animal, depraved human beings in the city.
Well, I mean, can you blame him?
Yeah, yes, absolutely. He's a piece of shit.
Well, yeah, but,
This is so interesting.
Anyways, you know he'd stab a grandma for a purse, right?
Not the grandma.
not a very nice
They're
guy
not
then.
very rich.
I would hop off here. We're at the Trill Pavilion.
Hand?
It was Stacy, right? Was the name again?
Okay.
Help me down.
This is a safe area of the city to be in. I'll make some
Okay.
introductions so that you guys are fine to be around here and people won't give you a hard time.
As
I'd
you
love that.
look over, you are just like a street down from the Trill Clan Pavilion. You're probably not going to go in. It's not very often they actually go in there. But being nearby is great. It's not a territory that his lower rung people are like to come bother you. However, you notice something odd. Looking over towards the pavilion, it is a spot of black sky in an otherwise clear and cloudless day. And you can see this awful black and gray storm cloud gathered directly above it. Lightning flashing inside it already. And it's about that point that the wind hits you all. I need a athletics check, strength saving throw from all of you.
4.
That's what I rolled.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, it's hot today.
I got a 10.
11.
Lance is the only one who stays
I
standing.
got a 3.
I try and grab you, assuming you'll, keep me upright, and we both, go tumbling.
As you both get lifted into the air by the shockwave of wind that hits you and throws you back. You grabbing onto him, manage to cushion yourself a little against him as he gets thrown into the walls of one of the buildings near here. Lance manages to keep his footing, brings a hand up, looks back, and grabs onto Cylph'e. You get blown off your feet, but he grabs your arm before the wind can actually, take you as he's left standing there. You guys hear a loud crack of thunder. A moment later, after that wind hit, after that blast hit, it has been a gale force wind since then. A pressure that doesn't let up. You manage to get to your feet, a couple of you massaging sore shoulders.
Prestidigitate all the dirt off me.
As you, holding yourself against the wind, or trying to cast your spell, you manage to get out of your mouth as the dust blows off you in a cloud and just gets taken by the wind further down the street. You guys can barely hear each other over the suddenly gusting wind, and there's another crack of thunder. You
Cyrus?
can hear from Trill Clan territory voices raised and shouting.
Oh shit.
What's happening?
I don't know, I think Trill's under attack. We gotta go.
I think
You don't have to
out
help,
of you.
but it would be appreciated.
Adventure.
I'm gonna try to...
We're going.
Cylph'e!
I'm gonna go up behind Lance. I'm like, go, you walk, we'll follow.
Beckett! He starts going.
Oh, yeah. Larry, Beckett.
As he's... Damn it, is going to start pushing his way forward. You guys are at half movement.
I'm
to fight
digging
the
around in
wind.
my purse, looking for something.
Okay, digging, getting pulled along by Cyrus at this point as Lance is advancing forward. You guys watch the a portion of the roof of one of the pavilions, one of the pagodas, inside of the clan comes like a frisbee whirling over your head and off into the city. You can see the cloud starting to like spin a little bit above as it's sucking things up above it.
Oh, no.
But just blue skies, like a good 100 feet away from the edges of this cloud. It is clear day.
This is a storm?
I guess that's why they call it clouds.
Oh, somebody's attacking. I don't know.
As
I finally pull out a little dagger that I've found at the bottom of my purse.
as the wind is howling towards you guys, it starts to have a little bit more force. And you watch a piece of it, almost like it's struggling out of something from the center of this cloud, pull itself out as a couple bits of wind come together into a twisting figure of cyclones that comes whirling down towards the street and across here as an air elemental seems to form out of the cloud.
What's
and
that?
Screaming down.
It's quite cute.
I need everybody to make me a strength saving throw, please.
6.
Natural 20 for you.
Natural 20.
12.
I'm not quite ready yet with your initiatives.
Initiatives.
You said strength saving throws.
That's what I said, yeah.
Marid, Dow, Afreet. What's the
What are
air
you saying?
one? No, sorry, out of character. What's the air one? There's
I think
Marid,
Afreet.
which is water. No, Afreet's fire. Dow is
Earth.
earth. Air.
Alright. Starting with Cylph'e, what did you get?
Elemental.
6.
And
That is a failure.
that's an air gen.
Lance is going to succeed.
Definition.
12.
12 from Jasmine, that's a failure. And from Cyrus.
Natural 20.
Not 20.
Nat 20.
Okay, as you manage to hold yourself there, the two of you are both thrown off your feet, hit the ground for a second time here, as we are going to roll initiative.
Ready?
Yep. 14.
I got a 14?
Yep.
13.
Jasmine.
9.
Cyrus.
13.
Cylph'e.
19.
Ooh.
And I don't have a bonus.
And for Lance, that's a solid 8.
Nothing about my initiative will ever make concrete proof.
As you would see this air elemental now in front of you as you guys are trying to make your way up this street, swirling together, it seems to almost be screaming like it's angry, like it's just freed itself from something. And it's only really half-formed. It's still trying to pull more of its body together, and it's already hurled two of you off of your feet as you are
So
on your
annoying.
back.
A guiding bolt?
Ow.
Okay, you will have disadvantage to hit because you're prone unless you want to use half your movement to stand up.
I will get up.
Okay. As you stand yourself up from there, facing towards the twisting cyclone,
That is a 21.
a 21 will definitely hit. Yeah.
$23 damage.
Dang!
23 damage.
That was like one shot.
Elemental.
Was that
As-
guiding bolt?
Yeah.
Also, no, someone has advantage to hit it.
As you
Yeah.
pull yourself to your feet, you've got one hand in front of you, your other one you're preparing
You're so rude.
energy of light. So rude!
Be going.
Fling it out of your hand.
What does it look like?
So as you see her casting, her hands both have matching red tattoos that go like up and down. It's like in a triangular pattern, like I don't know how to describe it, and it's like twisting. You'll see them glow and
Yep.
start to move around like they're snakes on her hands. And you'll see her like, they're so rude! And a snake will go and bite him!
This like slithering bolt of light that bites onto it and then spreads through the thing as it's now glowing from within. It looks a little bit like a storm cloud with the sun trying to pierce from behind it.
The snake, like the light, does have like red lights at where its eyes would be.
Okay. Two red dots peeking through the cyclone. As Cyrus, you're up.
Okay, so the cyclone looks separate from the air elemental.
I've been describing the air elemental as a cyclone.
Okay, so it was the big thing that was above the house.
No, it pulled itself out of that storm cloud,
Okay.
but that's looking like the starts of a tornado.
Okay. I'm going to be... it's an air elemental. Take it down. Okay, so I will
Run and hide.
spend
Chef's kiss.
You're so rude.
a spell point to cast Firebolt, but I'm going to twin Firebolt.
Okay.
Were there more than one?
Roll to hit.
What?
Were there more than one?
No,
thing?
single bolt.
How do you can't twin spell one
Yeah, I
thing.
don't think you can twin spell the same target.
Oh, yeah, sorry, not the same one. Never mind then.
I was like, oh god, how many are there? What do you
As
know?
62 elementals rise from the
I have
ground.
advantage to hit it.
Finally, a worthy
Damn it,
challenge.
30
I
friends!
have advantage to hit it.
Yep.
Okay. So you can keep your dice off.
Still need you have 33 enemies.
Charm person!
3 and 15.
Okay, does
Important advantage.
Does a 20 hit it?
A 20 does indeed hit it.
Okay.
Now you actually would have been at disadvantage because you were. Oh no, Lance is in front of you, so you're not within melee of it. You're good. The roll stands.
Right, we foundry 8.
8 fire damage.
I
Okay.
was like, oh right.
What's the...
88. As a bolt of flame twists around Lance, and you almost get fouled from your aim as the wind tries to like pull this off course, but it manages to strike and hit along the edge of the elemental, and you watch it ignite as it hits it as the air seems to feed the flame.
When I cast that first spell, you guys would notice a little bit of flame start to flicker from his eyes and from the tips of his hands, his fingers and stuff.
Okay. As the elemental is going to move towards the three of you now, moving up so that Cylph'e is in front of it. Cyrus, you are diagonally to the right, and it is also beside Lance. And it's going to swing for the two who have attacked it.
Say you're ruining my hair, but that isn't possible.
As Cylph'e, that is a 21 to hit.
It hits.
Hey. It's only half formed.
This is called just desserts.
You take 23.
That is 8 bludgeoning damage, as some of the stone and rock around here gets picked up into his hand and smacks against you. A second fist sweeping towards Cyrus. Cyrus, that is a 19 to hit you.
That'll hit.
Cyrus, that is 9 bludgeoning damage to you as this thing clatters against you with the other fist. You getting battered by what feels like a bunch of pulled up plant matter, sand, and rock. As Jasmine, on your back, behind them, trying to pull yourself up with Cyrus's cloak.
Both of you make me a perception check.
Okay.
That was you, Dan.
Sure.
Yeah. Is there anything to take cover behind?
Cyrus and Lance at the moment.
Okay, there's not like scattered things in the alley.
You could jump off to an alley and still have a sightline on it. You could duck beside one of these buildings here.
Sightline's not necessary. You got an 18.
11.
21.
Okay, so Cyrus hears this. You don't.
I just got hit very hard.
Oh, sorry. 20.
Yeah. It's fine. As Jasmine will sort of mutter to herself, I got this. And make for the alley.
Okay.
Cyrus.
That is indeed Cyrus.
I don't know. I'm assuming this is an alley.
That's like a little like courtyard space that you could duck into if you wanted
Oh,
there.
sure. Yeah, I'll just like here, and I will back behind the wall.
What's your movement?
30. So I only have 15. Hey.
Indeed.
So I'm going towards an alley.
As you're running that way, picking yourself up, the wind hitting you, you can move your full movement this way. You are at half movement to move directly towards the elemental.
Yeah. And Cyrus, you'd also notice that she's like tensing as she moves.
Okay.
Anything else on your turn?
Okay. I am going to prestidigitate a shower of sparks at it.
Okay.
I want to try and blind it.
Prestidigitation is not able to create an effect bright
It
enough
is
to
not.
blind
I would
somebody.
like to try.
Okay. As you turn with one of your best spells.
And a windstorm.
Make me a spellcasting check.
Say with proficiency or just the.
Yeah, like an attack.
Okay. 20.
You manage to get the spell off. It feels like the wind is trying to like suck away your breath with each one, but you manage to get off the spell. An impressive shower of sparks in front of it, which the elemental seems to completely ignore. There's a bright flash of light as there's a crack of thunder from behind that seems
As
to
I'm
hit
clutching
somewhere
my
on the
dagger
Trill
with
clan.
2 hands and making for the alley.
As Lance is going to turn and swing his weapon towards this thing. Hey, pay attention to me! Oh, okay. Yeah. 22 will hit.
Man, Lance got a big dick.
He's two-handing this bitch. Okay, so that is 6 damage, which the thing takes half of. 3 damage. Second attack. A 19 on the second attack. And that one is 8 damage, so that means the thing takes 4 as he's swinging twice towards it. Just you see it's passing through for the most part, and he's just trying to get its attention. He's not even like using the edge of his blade. He's like just trying to swing through for as much confusion as he can work up. As Cylph'e, it is once again your turn.
He is right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
My snake is going to bite at him with poison
Okay.
spray.
Go ahead and roll to hit. Oh, you're gonna poison spray.
Yes, that is
Okay.
how we said we would poison.
Yeah.
So,
I thought you were using your bite attack. Okay, a con
I
save.
bite the wind.
Okay, the creature's con save. That is a 12.
Just barely doesn't succeed.
In honor of the Mario.
2 poison damage.
2 poison damage. All right.
So it is in a windstorm, you know.
It's okay.
We saw that dice do this.
Yeah,
so
that was
it
pretty.
worth it.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
You watch the poison just pass through it. The thing has no veins, no nothing to speak of, as it is unaffected by the poison.
That's my turn.
As Cyrus.
Poison immunity is so
You're-
broken.
Okay, so how much? I forgot. He hit me. How much did I take?
You took 9 damage.
Okay.
I still have the dice rolled on my table.
Do I, just from what I know about my situation with Trill and what I know about my situation with being a Genasi
Yeah.
and elementals and stuff, like what kind of trouble are we in? What do I think's going on?
This elemental seems to be struggling to pull itself to its full form. If you can stop it from doing that, you have a chance. If you don't, you guys are probably fucked.
Okay. We gotta hit this thing now! I'm going to... Am I adjacent to it?
You are, yeah.
Okay. We gotta hit this thing now, before it hits its full form. I'm gonna quicken spell. I'm gonna quicken spell my molten armor
Okay.
at 2nd level. So you guys would see Cyrus just erupt into flame from head to toe. And then I'm going to hit it with a burning grasp.
Okay.
So I need to make a touch attack.
Yes, you do. Please roll to hit.
Could I have
moved
last
around to
turn
get flanking?
have Given him flanking?
You could have moved around it, yeah.
Okay, so I would have advantage?
You would indeed
Okay.
have advantage.
Can
Why
you
is
do
it attached to both? I can't move one without moving
Just click somewhere and drag and like select nothing, and then just click Cylph'e, and you should be able to move just her. All right, Daniel, you
One
roll
second.
to hit.
This is a cool street.
Okay.
It's very pretty. It's very pretty.
This is my like go-to street map. This is also where you guys saved
remember-
the princess last campaign.
Okay,
I
so
remember Lorelai
what did I
killing a
roll?
bunch of people in here.
what did I roll?
4 and a 12.
Okay, does a 17 hit it?
A 17 does indeed hit it.
Okay. Awesome.
5.
It takes 5 fire damage
Okay.
and can't make reactions.
5 fire damage and can no longer make reactions. Okay, as you reach out, you guys watch him just ignite
Just-
and
and then
flame
just jam a
bursts out
hand
of his
into
hand. As your hand goes in and the flame comes out, it just becomes a cyclone of fire as the air feeds the flame, and this just whirls around you all. As that brings us to the cyclone's turn.
Is it taking damage?
It is indeed
Okay.
taking damage, yeah. It does not recharge its whirlwind ability, so it's going to swing once for Lance. That is a 12, which is going to miss. And once for Cyrus.
Okay.
Cyrus does a 19 hit you.
Yes.
Okay. That is 5 damage to you, is it?
Okay, so I will take 5. It will take 10 back.
10 damage
10, so
back.
it hits me, and then as it hits me, the fire armor just and shreds into it with, like, it looks like a pulse.
This works
burst
so
of
well
flame.
too because the air just feeds the fire.
Yeah.
So as it hits you, you just across it.
Yeah, so it takes 10 fire
I
damage
saw this in science.
for hitting me.
As you guys can see, the bits that are like still pulling from the cloud, it has like little like threads of cloud coming down and joining its form, are starting to be unable to keep up with the damage you guys are doing. It's barely holding this like spluttering cyclone together here. As Jasmine, you're up.
Alright, as Cyrus was keeping track of this, you're distracted. Watch Jasmine turn on a dime, relax that tension she had, pause for like a half second, and walk up to it, easily drawing the scimitar on off the side of her bag, and will slash at it.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
And simultaneously, like, makes a gesture. I have to look at the things for this spell to make sure I'm not lying. Okay, she mutters a word and makes a gesture, and you watch like a faint like red energy spring up around her.
Oh, cool.
I don't have advantage. That is a 19 to hit.
A 19 will hit.
All right, and as the blade moves, you see it spark with red energy, and that will do for. Where's the? Is it not? Does it not have a thing for it? You don't have a rollable for it.
You're just gonna have to roll it the old-fashioned way.
God. I'm just gonna do it on here so all the numbers are in the same spot. Alright, and that will be 23 points of slashing and radiant damage.
Okay, I do need that split up.
Skadoosh.
Okay, it was... God, what was it?
3 and 8.
Okay, yeah, so 11 points of... 11 points of slashing, 12 points of radiant.
5 points of slashing, 12 points of radiant exactly does it. How do you want to do this?
As she just... she'll walk up very calmly, draw the sword, and just sort of lays it across it, and spins the blade and puts it
Cut
back.
through it, you watch the holy energy spreading off
Yeah,
your...
almost impassively.
Yeah, okay. You barely moving, the energy flowing off your blade like droplets of water, like coming off of a windscreen and just spreading, and you watch it just dissolve around these bits of light. that float
I just
down.
imagine, like, because it's, like, kind of translucent but opaque. It's, like, imagine, like, lightning, but it's, like, a radiant, like, shimmer of just pulsing through the clouds.
Yeah. As you see this thing start to dissipate, the wind lets up. It's at this point you guys realize this
Bye-bye.
like hurricane force wind has dissipated sometime during this fight. Only lasting but a few moments against the Trill clan here, and you have since been in the wind of the creature itself.
Bye-bye.
When it drops,
We need to move.
Cyrus is heading for the pavilion.
Okay, as you are immediately like jogging away over to the
He would
pavilion.
tell you, he's like, come if you want, but I gotta see what's going on.
I'll follow after you. This time, not like clinging close to you, just keeping
Okay.
that like.
I'm still on
space.
fire. And you notice, unfortunately, that his clothes are not immune.
How much of his clothes?
I would say right now, just the edges. Like, it's starting to char on the edges and starting to, like, burn.
Okay.
Like, he's not naked.
I will glance at Sophie. Are you hurt?
I'll be okay. And I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay. As Lance comes over to you and grabs your shoulders and is looking you over
I'm
and
fine.
peeks under to check on your snakes.
And then as we move, she's gonna like grab his arm and as they move, so she can go at the same pace.
He's pulling you along and also leaning over.
Oh, I got max healing,
Ooh.
so I'm at full health.
Wow, you rolled
Leans down.
2 4s.
hot.
Are you sure you're all right?
I'm fine.
Does your healing look like anything cool?
She's like, I'm fine. As like her snakes will be like, and
Yeah,
she'll
like-
look and like a,
Tons
and it's
of
like a,
Um,
they're like licking her face,
Yeah.
and it's like a video game. Boo!
so, by the way, Cyrus looks terrifying. He definitely has grown about 6 inches. His features have become more prominent and blazing, and you could say he almost looks like ethereal or ephemerate, like change, like a little less solid.
Yeah. You would notice that Jasmine's looking at you, like glances over every now and then with like this steely look of like apprehension.
You guys were very cool.
We don't got much time. Come on.
Let's move.
Talk to them after they've dealt
It's
with their
like a
problems.
book.
His voice has changed too.
He's quite focused.
It's quite cool.
So you guys run up and arrive at the edge of the Trill Clan, which is like a hornet's nest that has been kicked at this point. You can see numerous people in armor swarming about. There are people like picking through different areas of the rubble here, and you can also hear shouts from the alleyways nearby of people. You went this way! Come on! I saw something at the edge here! Reinforcements! As this is a hub of activity that is now spreading out around here.
I'm just looking for someone I know and just...
I'm gonna.
What's
pull
going on?
the shield off my back as we go.
Okay.
As we like get closer to them looking for someone, I'm gonna pull my veil down a little
Okay.
and like tuck the shoulders over a little.
Yeah.
As you're glancing about, you would recognize, seeming to be overseeing some of the like cleanup or more like search that's happening around through the rubble, would be your contact among the Trill.
Step over. What's happening?
Hello.
I don't have time now, Cyrus.
Okay, well, where do you need
3 men
help?
over here, lift that one, it's heavy.
Where do you need help?
3 men over there, lift that one, it's heavy.
Lance.
All right.
Yeah, alright. So he goes over and is going to start lifting at this thing, as 2 other people in the Trill Clan robe are going to come up and start lifting and moving this over and like nod appreciatively at him. As they start going through, you can see them picking up some like joss sticks from underneath this, and checking and looking under things that have been revealed to see if there's anybody visible who is underneath this.
I would help out with whatever needs helping.
Okay.
If it appears like the danger is gone, let me know. But if they're still looking like there could be danger, then yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're looking through. It's kind of hectic for the next like 10 minutes before things kind of settle down. All of the voices that can be heard have been extracted from the rubble. All of the people searching for whoever or whatever did this have spread out at this point, and so there's kind of like a calm at the middle of this around the Trill Clan.
While things are happening, Cylph'e's been like she took out a little notebook and seems to be like writing in it. She looks up and around and like, you know, just her face in it as she's looking like.
After things have calmed down, Cyrus would drop his armor, his molten armor.
Okay.
And then you would see he'd like run back to where the fight started, and you see him picking up a backpack and just stepping into an alley quick.
How
Yeah.
much? Well, I keep an eye on what you're doing.
Yeah. No, he then takes his pants and his burnt ass shit off and pulls out an identical pair from inside his bag and puts it on, and just you hear some little cussing, for fuck's sakes. And then he would come back out.
You must spend an awful lot on clothes.
Yeah, no, it's a lot. Literally. Like a loaf of bread.
How long has this been? Like since the fight?
Like 10, 12 minutes.
Okay. You would see the red energy fade.
Well, you guys are handy in a fight.
Thank you. I've never
Can we
fought
talk
before.
somewhere else? There's a lot of eyes here.
Sure,
Oh,
there's an
yes.
inn
I'd
right over
appreciate
here.
that, yeah.
We can get a booth. I need to eat anyways.
Oh, food. I haven't had food from here yet.
I would take him just
I'll
into
order
like
for
a
us.
local
Okay.
inn eating spot. Just
Okay.
we'll place with a booth or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, as you take them over.
Get me
As,
something sweet.
Sure.
Hey Helen,
Hello.
just the usual. I don't know what they eat, but I'll just. Do you have soup?
We have soup. Yes, of course.
Do you have the cheap soup?
Yes, I have the cheap soup.
Okay.
I take it for all of you.
Do you have the better soup?
Yes, I do have the better soup.
Do you also have anything like sweet or pastry like?
I said I would.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, something sweet would be well. I have honey and toast. Yes, please.
Shoot her hand over her mouth.
You'd see Jasmine sit down and like zone out for half a second. Man, it's windy outside.
Yeah.
I wonder what's going on.
We all Trill Clan got attacked by somebody. I'm not sure who.
It did?
Well, yeah. Sounds like something was getting chased in the alleys, and there's an air elemental.
Air
Huh?
elementals don't often live
Scary.
on this plane.
Would I know like who would be known for an attack like that, or
You wouldn't.
no?
No, it is
Unprecedented.
not a very often that one
Yeah.
of the clan manors gets attacked.
Normally, there's a lot of like holding your sword up behind you and running really fast. That's kind of what the fights are like. But like, I don't know. This is out of the ordinary.
Yeah, I hope we don't run into one.
I couldn't tell you. The cheap soup is just like a broth with some onions, and like just a big crusty shitty piece of bread. And he gives her a silver.
Lance, ask how much food is.
How much will the food be? Well, soup for the two of you, I take it.
The good one.
Is right, 3 silver.
Is this enough? She'll hold up the gold to Lance.
No, that's too much. She takes it and tucks it back and everything and
Roll
pulls
me a
out 3
perception.
silver.
Any of you, if you want.
That's a roll. Oof.
Nope. I'm so focused.
Did anyone get above 15?
I got a natural 2.
Okay,
8.
so alright, so none of you notice anything.
Man, are there any people around here? Or is
What?
it just the elementals?
Well, there was about 60 people. We helped someone lift a log off of someone.
I think she has short-term memory loss.
Yeah.
I can help.
Yeah, sorry, it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it.
Are you alright?
Yeah, it's fine.
What's going on?
No, just sometimes I space out.
Okay.
Very cool spacing out, yes.
All right, soups for
are
you.
very cool.
Oh,
I assumed you wanted one of the cheap
Yeah.
soups. I assumed you wanted one of the cheap soups, so
oh.
here you are.
It's not that bad.
And bread and honey for
Thank
you.
you.
She leaves your guys' table
Of course
alone
I
at that
want some
point.
cheap soup.
Lance is going to take the pitcher of water and pour each of you guys a cup of water.
Tastes like the cheap soup.
Nope, that one has meat in it.
Oh, this is what is expensive?
I'll eat it and you see me like.
I'm just gonna
grimace.
look. I'm just gonna be like,
It's fine, but just the thought of it being
So,
cheap makes it taste gross.
Beckett, where are you from?
Oh, long ways. long ways away from here.
Yeah.
So long, so very long ways
Well,
away.
yeah, I've never seen anyone like you before.
Yes, so very long ways away. Shelter.
Where are you from?
Me?
Yeah.
From Trill? Or from Cloud?
Oh,
Oh,
you're from here?
I grew up in there. Yeah. Like
That's
I've
awesome. You know
I'm not
the
like
city.
from here.
I guess
but
that makes sense. You
I've
know all
spent-
those people.
most of my time here. My mom lives here.
Mm-hmm.
I would take little pieces of bread and put it on my shoulder. For
It was
the night.
it was
once
really
in a
brave how
while.
you just charged into that air elemental.
I'd take little pieces of
Well,
meat out
like-
of the soup for a couple snakes.
I guess I didn't think about it. Like,
And look at that, you're like you're unhurt.
I'm like kind of hurt, definitely.
Oh,
You know, like
I'm sorry.
a little scuffed.
Well,
I-
I don't have anything that can help with that. I'm sorry.
Here's the thing.
Um,
These guys are
You'll
kind.
be okay. And you're gonna get a healing word.
These guys. Oh, thank you. How much do you hit me for?
5.
I'm full health again. Wonderful.
That's so cool.
Oh no, I'm not full health, but I'm better than I was. These guys are kind of like my lifeline here. You know, you
Oh.
kind of pick a. Well, I don't know what people do. I work for these guys, and they seem like good people. And you know, when somebody attacks your team, you know, sometimes you gotta pick up a
You get
rock.
the knights on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, attack them back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, protect your own.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Right.
Yes.
That's really cool of
You
you.
know what I mean? Because then that way, you know, at least I know when I turn
Yes.
my back that they're not gonna bust my
Yeah.
head.
You know, I find loyalty is really important in a man.
No.
Yeah. Better than people who just leave you in an alley.
I hear a story in that.
Oh, it's fine. Well, okay. So his name is Daenon, and he's a...
An
Well-
asshole?
Yeah, well, I guess you guys saw him, right?
I'm soaking the hard bread so that it becomes eatable.
Yeah. I guess just to describe Daenon, who you saw, he's like tall, tan, like dark-haired elf with like a single like green streak through his otherwise black hair, and he looked like not super happy when you saw him.
As we're eating, if anyone's like paying attention, you'd see 2 little mice come out of her like hair somewhere. Like you don't know how or where they came from.
Nope.
And they'd get 2 little bread pieces on her shoulder and disappear.
Yeah.
The
Sorry.
mice are living in the nest of snakes.
Yep.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Sorry for the outburst. I just wanted to feel bad, you know. Like it's been like years since we broke up, but
Always have to be on the higher standing.
Yeah.
Yes.
you know, he should feel bad.
Yes.
Even if, you know, like the feelings aren't right now, I had them, so why not show them to him?
Women power.
I like
Oh, gee.
it's a long time to hold a grudge.
you. It's not a grudge. He treated me bad. He deserves to, like, know about it.
So is it more of like a spite thing?
Sure.
Vendetta?
Empowerment.
Well, vendetta's a strong word.
Or would it be
He's not that
empowerment?
important to me.
Are you crying?
No.
Okay. Just
She's sweating. Did I do it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Jesus.
No, honestly, I'm long over it.
Cyrus is gonna get a little uncomfortable. Just okay, yeah, no. Really sucks that he treated you like that.
Right. Well, it's nice to know that there's, you know, better men out there.
Yeah.
You know, men who would run into a air elemental just because his friends are in danger.
I know Lance is. I mean, Beckett's really strong.
She's very forward.
You're very tall.
Oh, I guess so. Yes, I'm tall, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
He used to be very short.
We don't need to get into any stories like that.
I really want
Very,
to know.
very short. I used to be taller.
used to be taller.
For a little while.
For at least 5 years.
I'm very confused. Have I ever met a snake person before? Is she the first one?
Should be the first one. Yeah.
So, what are you?
Human.
That's rude.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, clearly. I can say,
Human.
oh,
Where are you from?
I'm human,
The
but
south.
clearly I'm not human.
Really?
The
I
south.
feel I don't. There's snake people
southeast.
south of here, southeast of here.
One of the forests of dreams, close to the Feywild.
Oh,
Yes.
I
would
don't-
I know that the Force of Dreams is in Wahale?
The Forest of Dreams is actually an interconnected realm that is dispersed over the continent. So there are multiple Forest of Dreams, all
Okay.
of them connected.
Okay.
Also, Majestic Wolf says I cast and says hello everyone.
It's from the
Hello.
song.
Okay, I get it. Hello, Majestic. We're
Hello.
finally on campaign 2. Welcome back.
Hola. I've never been to the Force of
You
Dreams.
don't need to go.
It's far from
It's-
here.
Well, there's a part of it not that far.
We're not from that part.
The south. Yes.
South, yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's an 18 on insight.
Becca, did you used to be a politician?
Ooh! Okay. That is a 22 on deception.
6.
Okay,
I really believe you telling the same story that I really don't believe of him. That's weird. 10.
nope, that's only a 12 insight, so I believe
Really?
you.
But you don't.
You're a very secretive man.
Well, I mean, we just met you.
That's fair.
Where are you from?
I'm from Lothuer.
Oh, that's
It's up north.
north, yeah.
Yeah.
Do I know where
We
that
didn't
is?
say north.
Yeah. It's in Daro?
Yeah.
Okay.
that's in Dara.
Well, nice to meet you guys. What brings you to town?
Adventure.
Okay.
So
All
I'll
right.
lather up another bread piece for you.
What about you, Jasmine?
Hmm?
What brings you to town?
Well, I just want to get out and, like, see things. I don't know. I was cooped up in Caldesta for a while, so I want to see
Okay.
more of the world.
Okay, adventure.
Yeah.
What about you, Beckett?
I'm with her.
Okay,
Adventure.
so just
Oh, really? How long have you been
manservanting,
together?
or do you
Oh,
have
we're
some,
not.
No,
We're
not
not
like that.
together.
No, we're not.
or
not
do you
together
have some
like
goals of your own?
So you're a free man.
that. Yeah.
Totally.
Okay.
Goals. Yeah. Stay out of trouble.
To fit in.
Okay. Well, so you want adventure. I can see by your complete callousness for gold that you don't have a problem with the bills.
Oh,
I can see that,
is that?
you want adventure as well. Adventure pays the bills. I need to pay the bills. I feel like we could have something going here. You know?
Adventure.
Well, what have you been doing up until now?
I do a lot of things.
Oh, yeah?
I do a bit of mercenary work whenever they need somebody of my flavor.
Oh.
Guard a caravan or burn something.
Is buying food paying the bills?
No.
Yes, that's one of the bills we'll have to pay. Is for...
Do they serve alcohol?
Yeah, it's a bar. It's an inn. There's a-
Hi. Hey, do you have
Hello.
wine?
Sorry.
Fine. Yes.
Do you have wine?
Wine? Yes, I have some wine.
I'd love some.
Oh, very well. I'll bring you a glass.
Yeah, I'll,
Please,
whatever's
please.
and I look at my look into my like gold purse. Just whatever you have the most of.
Of course.
Yeah.
I would like something that is little higher side.
She's fine with whatever's for the table.
So yeah,
Totally.
like any fun stories. I like stories.
Port taste isn't
And I will scoot like a half inch closer to you.
He will just weave you a tale of mediocrity and of normal stuff. He's like, I don't know. I work around town. I have a friend who's
Mm-hmm.
who's actually
Yeah.
You'd see,
I'm married.
you'd see Sylvie
Really?
bring out a book and write it down
Yeah.
excitedly.
To
Well,
who?
not really, but she
To who?
She
she's
what?
incapacitated.
Dead?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
She's
No.
we're still
Sick?
married, but
Unconscious?
I take no. She
On another plane?
she lost her faculties.
At home?
Oh, my
She's
apologies.
not mentally sound.
Oh,
So
crazy.
I put her in a hospice care and I take care of her.
That's really big of you. Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing and around Trill and
Yeah.
trying not to get too close to Blackfeather.
Who is that guy, anyways?
He's a monster. He does fucked up things. He manipulates people. He treats women like garbage.
Ugh.
He's a
Like-
real piece of shit. And if
What-
you get the chance, I wouldn't even say anything if you put a blade through him.
What kind of monster? Like a beholder?
I don't know, one who beats people within an inch of their
A
life.
dragon?
No, he's a human.
Oh.
He's actually, not human.
Oh, sorry.
It's a dragon.
Blackfeather is the clue.
He's a Aarakocra?
I believe so. Yes, he is Aarakocra.
He's an Aarakocra.
Oh, a bird.
Yeah, he's a
Hmm.
humanoid bird.
Tweet, tweet.
But he's
So does everyone here just kind of work for him?
no. He's one person in a city.
Okay.
There's a lot of other nobles, there's a lot of other people, there's a lot of clans. But like everybody has their little area of influence and you guys just happen to be in his. And luckily I found you before C was able to
Yeah.
deliver. Oh, you guys seem a little more capable. You might have given him a hard time, but I still
you.
wouldn't trust.
No need to deliver ourselves to the lion's den.
Right.
Roar.
Let's just say it was fortunate I was able to meet you in the alley
So-
when I did.
So, like, how do you know if someone's working for him?
Well, you kind of figure it out. Like,
If they're creeps?
well,
Do they have feathers around them?
no, he has other people that
That'd
aren't.
be smart.
He has Aarakocra.
Branding.
He has people that aren't Aarakocra that work for him.
Is there a blue feather?
Oh, like his brother or something?
They don't-
And they're
Blue
like...
jay.
And they're like rivals?
Dude, what gang is Blackfeather?
That's so
or what,
cool.
The
clan?
songbird?
Or is he even a
And they're
clan?
rival
He's-
in
he's
clouds
not
because they're both
clan.
birds and they fly?
Sorry.
It's not common knowledge, but you are suspicious that he is at least related to the Golden Fan, which is the criminal organization, like the criminal underworld of clouds.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have anything like solid on that, but you think he's
No.
probably related to it. His public image is quite good. He is very well respected.
Yeah, I would say like he cleans up well. But you know what I mean?
Blackfeather?
Like, yes.
Oh.
So you kind of put your neck out for us.
A little bit, yeah. Like, luckily, I'm trail supported, right? So that helps a little bit. But I just, there's some neighbors that you just don't want to get caught in their yard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we owe you one.
Thank you.
If you've got some lead on adventure, something not too dangerous.
I can talk to some people. How about we make up like this? Buy me a bowl of good soup with some cheese and a bottle of wine. We'll call it even, and then I'll get us some work.
We've kind of got to watch our
What do you
funds.
call an Aarakocra cleric? A
What?
bird of prey.
That's really good.
Majestic is in the chat and said, "Yay, I'm so excited for this." And then when we were talking about skills to pay the bills, they said, "I love Aarakocra," and then they told that joke. Everybody was like, saw her moment.
How about,
Cylph'e will always
How
tell
about-
the jokes of Jack.
how about just some wine or some ale then? How about that?
Sure, madam,
Oh,
if another
awesome.
glass of wine.
Yeah, I don't pay on the first date.
That's fine. This isn't a date.
I mean, it could be.
Ooh,
You are awfully
drama.
Forward.
something. Yeah. I will get his bottle of wine or his glass of wine, and we'll cherish it.
As you guys have wine delivered to the tables. You guys
Totally
can
so
drink.
tasty. Yes.
Lance will like switch the wine with his water for you. And
when she drinks it, her tongue flicks out into it, and it's a snake tongue. She's like, yummy.
You are intriguing.
Thank you. I like to be special.
Majestic says, I'm going to go now. Enjoy the second campaign, everyone. Thank you, Majestic. See you later. Have fun.
Thanks, Majestic. Okay, well, I can talk to some contacts, see if there's some work. I'll try to keep it relatively...
Is it happening then? Are we an adventuring group now?
We're a group. A group of friends.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you want to call it.
It's official.
Okay.
We need a name.
It's moving a little fast.
The Songbirds.
Oh, who's forward now?
This.
Still you.
Okay, so the songbirds, is that what we're going for?
Tweet tweet.
You're a snake.
No, we aren't related to birds at all.
But we are like opposites of
Only-
the Blackwing.
Only bird thing like is Lance's nose.
No. We are opposites of Blackwing, so we are songbird because we bring people up.
I'm fine with the songbirds. It's got kind of like a...
I don't want to base our identity around an asshole.
What if we change it later?
I don't think we need to decide on a name just yet. We haven't even done a job
The Blue
together.
Jays.
Okay, we'll put a pin in it. We'll keep some suggestions.
I'll write it all down.
In a bit, we'll come up with it.
The Butchers of Allah.
As you see Nevain start coming over, your contact in the Trill, as he opens the door and steps in, nods to the lady, and comes and sits down at the table with you guys.
Hey, Nevain, how you doing?
Good.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi there.
I see you got some friends.
Yeah, it's been a while, eh?
Has. I haven't seen you running with a group before.
No, mostly I just get called by you guys to do something, and...
Are they quiet sort? Keep their lips shut?
Yeah, I would say.
Something like that.
You know, they seem... And they can hold their own. You saw them fight the elemental.
I'm afraid I didn't. I
Oh.
was focused on matters closer to home.
We took out that elemental, the air elemental.
Good job.
But, so I guess, yeah, I got a little bit of a crew. You got some work?
I do. I have a job. It's done. I don't want anyone to know that it's Trill looking into it, though.
Okay, so you want it
The
under the radar?
Songbirds.
Yes, please.
Okay. What are you thinking?
There's a quarry not far from town. It's been abandoned recently. The miners were chased out. We pay the miners, but nobody else needs to know that. I need to know what's going on there.
Okay. So why... You want to know why it was abandoned?
Yeah, that's all. Come back
Okay.
with information.
And it's Chow Clan that was one mine in there? Or funded?
Funding. Quietly.
Okay.
Do you have any leads or ideas of what happened?
Speculations.
I know some people died.
Oh no.
Don't know what killed them.
What did the wounds look like?
Didn't recover the bodies.
Oh,
Okay.
Reading.
All right.
Mystery.
Check it out. Find out what you can. Don't get yourself hurt. Come back with more information. We'll decide what to do from there. And like I said, we didn't hire you to do this.
Okay.
Who are you again?
Nevain Trill.
No, it was... you didn't have...
I understand.
Yes.
All right. Well, yeah. Thanks. I appreciate it. I'll let you know in a couple days.
Why so secretive?
It's a mystery.
So he pushes himself up from the table. Start with 10 gold now. Drops it on the table. Have the rest when you're done.
Thanks.
So he will head back out and go back to where they're picking up the pieces of the manor.
I would split it up, 2.5 gold each. And
Well,
look
we
the
haven't done any
happiest
work.
I've looked in a while. Sorry?
We haven't done any work yet.
Yeah, but we got a little bit of gold.
Repay.
That's like at least... Oh, fuck, 2.5? That's like 15 days food, 10 days food.
Why did you look at me?
Yeah.
I have to use the washroom, so you guys have to roleplay. I'll be back.
Yeah. Ryan, you guys not want to say where you're from?
We did.
So,
Forest of Dreams.
I feel like we can tell her. She is a songbird, I guess.
Forest of Dreams.
Forest of Dreams.
please, you guys.
Why do we talk with eyes? We have mouths.
Yes.
I'm just curious.
So what brought you to Clouds? Said you kicked around Caldera?
Okay, if I tell you, then you have to tell me.
Sure.
A secret for a secret?
Yeah, I can tell you why we came here.
A trade.
I want to know where you're from. And I'll tell you why I'm here.
I already told you where we're from.
Where are you really from?
Forest of Dreams.
Why are you so
Listen,
stubborn?
if you don't want to tell me, it's fine.
You're fun.
We are like a mystery book. We'll take more chapters.
How about you tell me why you don't want to tell me where you're from?
Are you a bounty hunter?
Someone's looking for you?
No. It was a job question. I didn't mean to.
Are they like powerful?
No.
Then why are you so afraid?
So why don't you tell us where you're
Assholes.
from? Or why you came here, sorry.
Well, Caldesta got really boring. I was there for like 2 years. The people are all the same. The places are all the same now. I left home because I wanted to see the world, not because I wanted to stay in another place for forever. So, yeah, this was like the closest, farthest place, you know?
Do you
I get that.
want to meet menace? Just like come crawling off the shoulder,
Oh my
out of the
God.
hair.
Wow.
This is Spot, and this
Because he has a little
is
spot.
Harold.
Because he has a little spot.
Oh, I didn't realize he had a spot. I just
Why do you
he
name
was
him?
supposed to be a spot of lunch, so.
Oh, and then
But I don't
does your
like.
hair eat?
Yes. But
Does
I
it
don't-
go to the same place your food goes?
If their health deteriorates, mine deteriorates.
Okay. I'm so curious.
It's like the weirdest thing. Is like
See a couple of snakes like peering at you through the hood
this
as well.
is Sylvester, and this
They
is-
all have names.
Yes,
How do you keep them apart?
they're a part of me.
Well, yeah, but they're all like the same.
Well, Sylvester is very mean.
Yeah.
If your left hand got moved to your right, do you think you'd be able to keep track of it?
Well, if it got moved to my right, it wouldn't be my left hand anymore.
You get what I mean, though, right?
No, explain it to me again.
They're part of her.
Mm-hmm.
She's intimately familiar with them.
Intimately.
No,
Like if I touched your left
You're
earlobe,
very funny.
you'd know I was touching your left earlobe.
even with your eyes closed.
Okay.
And this is Stacy. Oh, I'm Stacy.
They're both Stacy.
We're both
So-
very nice.
About
I guess
that,
that makes you Stacy's mom?
we
It's
can
got it going
keep
on.
it up. I would just say you guys are not great with the whole aliases thing.
We're totally. But little do you know, we're giving you 2 different ones.
I know. Sure. Stacy.
Mom, Stacy's mom.
Well, I haven't had a group. I haven't had a group to run with in a while.
In a while.
Yeah, in a while.
What happened?
Nothing. I just
Group
Well,
split.
I-
Look, if I'm gonna get into a group with you, I need to know.
have a unique set of things that I do that typically I get told to do it and I do it, and I usually don't need a lot of help to do the things that I do. Or usually I'm helping out other people.
Are you like into something weird?
No.
Are you able to work with a team?
Yeah, I
Hang on, I feel like we're in different conversations.
possibly. Yeah, I think I can.
When
I've
you
done
say work with a team, like what do you mean?
I trust you.
Okay, well, thank
I'll
you.
have to do for now.
I appreciate it. You know, we got a little bit of muscle. Lance here. Jesus Christ, you're tall.
Yeah.
Lance is very, very strong.
No, you guys are very talented.
You all... I saw that red shit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And your saber?
Oh.
All glinting?
You
yeah,
hit
yeah.
hard.
It's what I do.
You're very cool.
Thanks.
And then you spit acid?
Poison.
Poison. Okay. Well, either
But
way.
only sometimes.
And then you shot him with that bolt of...
Snake.
No, the other one.
Oh, the bolt of snake. That's what I call it.
Okay.
It's sunlight, but in a snake.
Dan, what's your passive insight?
It would be 12.
Okay, so then, Cylph'e, you would catch the slightest hint of a half truth when she said it's what I do.
Just keep smiling.
Um,
Sophie never loses a smile on her face. Like, she just looks happy to be there at all times.
alright, well, so... We try to make a little money. We try to have some adventure for you guys. Sounds good. Go check out this quarry.
And stay out of busy streets.
Why are you so prone? What are you hiding from?
Nothing.
Someone powerful.
Oh, no, I said very not powerful.
Oh, someone weak.
She's often
Careful.
treated poorly for her looks. People don't take well to fae and serpents.
Okay, alright.
We like to stay off the main roads.
Well, that's fine.
Treated
I
poorly?
can understand you. Like,
I've had the banana peel thrown at me.
I'm more lucky
Sorry.
than some of my kin.
It's awful.
But, you know, sometimes it's tough being fairly visible.
They think I'm quite
Indeed.
scary.
Look, if anyone gives you any trouble, I got your back.
Well, why don't we do this? What if we get you a cloak so that you can have the hood?
I have a cloak.
Okay, so...
Another cloak would be good.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe a different one.
this one's
And-
quite fashionable.
It's too fashionable.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe just like a
Well,
nice gray or
I mean-
brown.
I mean,
And
if
something-
you don't want it.
brown.
Sure, something nondescript
Kill me.
with a hood.
Can it be like green?
Oh, green.
Sure, but something with a
Black.
hood so that you can cover your hair.
Okay.
Green and black.
But if it's brown, I'll
What if
kill
it's like green
myself.
on one side and black on the other?
Okay. Like,
Green it is.
Sure. And then,
Maybe with like some black, sort of like
We should go.
are you running from something?
me?
Yeah.
No,
No? Okay, so we don't have to worry about hiding you from people?
No.
Okay.
Inside check.
It's a nat 20 from Lance.
No, I'm so focused on myself.
Mine's passive inside 12.
Okay. I got a 10.
Okay.
There's a bigger story there.
Okay.
Lance looks at you as you say this and just mutters in his breath, people in glass houses.
What? I live in the Feywild.
Okay, how about we just put
Good
a
wine. We should go check out this job.
we put a rule like
Wine's
this.
gross.
A team thing.
There's
Yeah.
other stuff.
As
That
a
works.
team, we can't protect from somebody from something we don't know about. Choose not to tell, that's fine, I don't care. But if something comes up and it gets the rest of us in shit, it gets you dead.
No one's coming for me.
Okay, then we're alright then.
We are like a mystery book.
No, that's okay. You don't need to tell me everything. I'm just saying, like, if it's like, hey, you should probably keep an eye out for the guy with blue eyes and black hair and armor with red scaling. You know, maybe I know to look out for that guy and be like, hey, there's that guy, we should hide.
Do you have anyone like that we should know about?
Me?
Yeah.
Blackfeather. We should absolutely...
Does he know you?
You can say that.
Were you lovers?
Were you guys best friends?
No.
Both?
No.
Were you guys enemies forever?
Enemies and lovers?
No. Just enemies. We don't get along. Yeah, and he would love to see me strung up.
Oh.
And
I thought you said you weren't
And
lovers.
if he could probably have it his way, he'd kill me himself if he could get away with it.
Were you
We will
protected?
protect you.
Sure.
Why wouldn't he just kill you?
No, he would. That's what I'm saying. He would.
But you said if you could get away with it.
Well,
Which means
because
he
he
can't
wouldn't
get away with
No,
it.
he wouldn't do it openly as himself. He'd have someone
Behind
else do it.
closed doors.
Oh, and he wants to kill you himself because you're so close.
No, we're not close.
Because you hurt him so badly.
Sure, we'll go with that.
What did you do?
I think we should go into
That's
the
just,
shop.
I stole something from him.
Do you have it?
No,
You're a thief.
Well, what was it?
I sold it.
Who did you sell it to?
All right. Leave the man with some secrets.
Anyways.
Don't you like a man better with mystery?
I don't know. Try your luck.
No, I didn't mean...
He just flips it on you, man. Like, just 180s on it.
You can hide behind me.
I think I'm a little tall for that. All right, let's go. Let's go see this place.
All right. What time of day is it?
It is like getting towards afternoon. Still morning.
Do we have to go today?
Yes. Well, let me look at my
Will we be back by tonight?
prayers.
The quarry's not far. You could definitely make it back by
It's not-
tonight, but
it's
you'd
not
need to move.
We
Okay.
can go look. But
Could
look
this have
like-
been a short rest? This little break
Yeah,
here.
you guys can take a short rest.
I would like to spend a hit dice.
Yeah, go for it.
Everyone gets 3 temporary hit points.
Wonderful.
Every rest, I give temporary hit points.
6.
Okay. Wow. Back up to full.
And I'm gonna take my temporary hit points for Lance
Ooh.
as well.
Yeah. I like your temporary hit point thing. It's great. I didn't
It's-
know that was going to be there.
It
That's
grows
awesome.
as I level up.
Yeah, it's like pre-healing.
All right. Okay.
What is this, a niblet of pigeon?
Pigeon. My friend gave it to me.
Wow.
Is there?
He sounds like a sweetheart.
Is that cheese on the outside again?
He has the good wine.
Oh my god, why does it have Phil, like, seared into the...
Do you know a guy named Phil?
Sims audibly shaking.
And his wife Adelphia?
Uh,
And their sons, Cheese and Steak.
Oh my god, like the kobolds from last campaign.
wow.
All right. Let's go check this place out.
As you guys make
Okay.
your way out.
I want a
of
party
the-
tonight, so we better be back in time.
Party.
Well, it's a big city. I assume there's something fun going on.
Yeah, sure. If you're buying the drinks, let's do it.
Good luck.
As you guys make your way out of the city.
I
You
would
find
take them
yourself-
towards the quarry.
Okay.
Wait, we're walking?
I-
You don't have, like, a carriage?
It's good for your health.
Okay.
It's okay. I also do not like walking.
I'm glad we understand
I'm just
each
looking
other.
imploringly at
I
Lance.
whisper. I whisper at her. No one hears
Yeah.
us. Totally.
As
A goblin pops out. I don't like walking. This is such an inside joke.
what the fuck? You guys step out into the savannah of this territory.
Like, gray trees growing at angles?
Minecraft.
Oh, I see. It does have those type of trees. So, Clouds is situated on the edge of a very wide river mouth. So it's along the edge of the river and the sea. This river feeds up and then snakes its way and kind of spiderwebs into more of the country. And it's also right on the border with the tribes of Ebgazan to the south. And actually, the place you're going is technically just over that border. But yeah, the territory around it has a couple of wetlands, quite a bit of savannas, a little bit of plains, and some foothills and that sort of thing. But yeah, the closest thing of any like real height would be Glass Mountain, which is like a large foothill or a small mountain.
Lance, do you think it actually looks like glass?
I don't know. A couple people have mentioned it, but they said not to visit. I don't know why.
Maybe it's like.
Would I know why not to visit?
You would know why not to visit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Glass Mountain is a holy mountain basically to the Thunderblade sect. That's not why you don't visit. So it's rumored that it's been blasted with so much lightning that the sand that was along the top has turned into like outcroppings of glass on it. But what's not rumored and is absolutely known is there is a what's the type of angel? There is a Solar that is guarding the top of it, and anybody who comes within 600 feet of the mountain is killed.
I relay this to them.
There is glass.
So it's
Glass.
just so you know, it's not a myth. It is a thing. You will die.
Oh. Like... What?
Like zap.
If I touch it?
No, if you go within 600 feet,
Well, where is it?
Right there.
Yeah, you'd be able to see it from here, sticking over the horizon.
I roll
That
a
is
history
so
check.
cool. Is there like a
So
sign?
that's-
Like there should be a sign.
Roll a history check.
Like, what if someone didn't know the myth?
That would be unfortunate.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah,
You should make a
you've
sign.
read about this a little bit. It's rumored that the founder of the Thunderblade sect, that was their like training spot that they would go to most often, and that it was in their training, mastering lightning and being tested by it, that it became so blasted by thunder that it turned into Glass Mountain as we know it. But that was a long time ago. But the Solar has also been there for quite a long time.
Did you know? It is glass
Yeah.
because it was a training spot for the Thunderblades?
Oh, the thunder is the Thunderblades?
How do you know
Thunderblade
that?
sect.
Oh, I've read it
Yeah.
in a
Well,
book.
plus it's Thunderblade territory. It's a holy place for them. It's
Weird.
just, you know what I mean. It's their place. We just leave
It
it be.
So long ago, and this
But there's,
Menace
like, a
has been there
sign?
for just as long, if not more.
Okay.
There are warning signs
Okay.
around it on the paths that lead by it.
Yeah, but
Someone gets rid of it. It's a real April Fool's prank.
There's also in quite a few spots around it bodies of people and creatures and stuff that can't really be retrieved.
Those poor people. I think that's a person.
Yeah.
Could
We're-
also be like a deer.
We're forewarned.
I-
We're forewarned. Anyone goes there now, that's on your own choice.
I'm gonna quickly play over them. Like, just. Like, we gonna pray for them and then go on.
You guys are not going in that direction today, so you guys are heading southward. That would be north and slightly east. You guys are going southeast.
Yeah.
And yeah, you guys go just across the border into Ebgerzan and to an area where the savannah kind of all comes down to this pit in the ground. And there is just a circular path that is cut down into it as it's been like mined away, the quarry's been mined away. And then they also started like a quarry mine in there that goes into the ground after that. And as you guys reach the edge of it, it's pushing like mid-afternoon now, 3,
It's worth
getting towards
noting
4.
that Jasmine, like being so worried about partying tonight, is walking at like a casual pace, just like enjoying the scenery, pointing out cool things, literally smelling flowers.
Look at that bird.
So it's getting to be about 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
an eagle.
Oh, they look different from back home.
Right. Let's have a look in here. See what we can find.
Bigger wings.
We're not trying to make problems. We're just trying to find out what the problems are. Okay.
We're just trying to find out what we're solving a mystery.
Yes.
Detective crew.
Okay.
That's kind of weird. I thought we
So-
were adventuring.
Yeah. Part of adventuring is looking ahead.
But
and
what makes
seeing
us qualified to like?
There's always a.
the person that's paying us?
There's always an investigation stage. You don't just run in and hope for the best.
Well, yeah, but I feel I always thought like professionals investigated and then sent adventurers.
We are not professionals.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, today we're PIs.
Detectives.
If you say so.
Sure.
Do you have any investigating experience?
I've looked into some stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's your biggest case?
What would my
Your
biggest
mother.
case be? I had to look into some stolen caravan goods
Oh.
one time. And I was able to track it down and find out that it was some bandits.
Wow. What a conclusion. Wouldn't have guessed.
Yeah, well, the story's bigger than that, but we're walking down now. Like,
Oh.
I'm surveying
Leave it
around
on
the
walk.
edge of the pit and seeing what I can see.
As 2 of you make me a perception check.
Did
Someone else.
I would
You're
take
pretty
the other one.
I'm a halfling?
Are you? Because I don't think you are.
I'm a halfling?
Hey,
You might be
Hey.
with your character.
I'm a halfling?
Did you also roll a natural 1?
No, but very close.
Oh my god.
Well, I get inspiration.
I got an 8.
Okay.
1.
So you guys make your way down this path that winds around the outside of what is basically just a pit that's been cut out of the limestone here. And it's not until you guys are at the bottom of it in the like shade of this area that you notice those like piles
lot of stone.
of rocks and garbage at the side aren't rocks and garbage. In fact, spread across this you see 2 goblin corpses.
Okay.
Oh,
Would I know if it's
Quite
weird for there to be
gross.
goblins
poor
here?
little guy.
I mean, it could have been goblins that chased
Well,
people
they
out,
don't
although you
rich.
expect people to have heard something about it. To have 2 dead goblins here is a little strange.
Okay, but I know that Trell wouldn't like employ goblins for the mine.
Very unlikely.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna check their bodies.
Ew.
Quite unfortunate. Lance, look, please.
Keeping an eye out.
I just want to see what they were killed by or if they have anything important on
Okay.
them.
Yeah, if you want to step over, go ahead and make me a medicine check.
Medicine.
Look for golden things.
I'm looking for whatever did this, as he's just keeping like a lookout.
That's a 17.
19.
Okay. 19. As you're looking this this goblin over carefully, it looks to have been in pretty good condition. It's got like a couple of scars across it. It looks like they were in the process of healing, or maybe like a week old or something. Would have got like pierced by something. Trying to figure out what killed it, and then when you turn it over, you can see there is literally like a hole in the base of its skull that's about the size of your fist.
Ooh.
Inside is just
God.
empty.
No brain.
Horrific.
Something ate its brain.
Ew.
Zombies! I've read about them.
With you got a 19. It looks like something pushed its way out.
Oh.
So something.
Parasites?
Would I know if I've heard of anything like this?
You could make me a history
Can
check. You can, yeah.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Oh, well, that's pretty
I
close to
want
what
to
you
roll a
needed.
nat 20 today. I'm the only one.
Just get better dice. I bet if you buy more dice, you'll roll better.
6.
Yeah, GG Scrub.
I want to roll good. I wanna roll good to hit.
You are reminded of a poem of sorts. The kind of base of it, it warns about a creature called the Slaad, a species.
Okay.
They're not from this plane, and it's kind of odd that this poem is so well spread. And the reason it is they are said to follow one of the Seven Constellations, which is a group of 7 outlaws. They're not really formally that connected, but the titles have been passed down from person to person, and they are kind of the strongest individuals, outlaw individuals, spread across the continent. And some of them wander, some of them tend to have their own kind of specific territory. And there is one of them who it's rumored that when the Slaad are near, so are they, and vice versa.
Would I know the name of that one?
Let me just find my constellation.
But I don't remember anything in the like that would connect the Slaad to the brain stuff.
When Slaad are born, they tend to be deposited into someone as a sort of disease, and when they mature, they burrow their way out.
Okay.
Like a wasp lays its
So
eggs in a
you just-
caterpillar,
as
and the
he's-
caterpillar gets
Yeah.
eaten alive as the wasps are born.
You just hear Cyrus.
Oh.
He's like,
And then they leave and go to the nest.
"Look out, lad! Beware the
Oh.
Slaad."
Slaad.
Gruesome. The what?
And it's a poem. Look out, lad! Beware the Slaad.
It is the Mantis constellation that they follow.
Memphis.
If they get you, you'd be
They're
glad.
explosive.
I can't remember it all. Slaad. I don't know what they are, but I know that
It's one way out.
you were talking about insects. You know, some insects get like laid into something.
Yes, a wasp will lay its eggs in a caterpillar, and the wasp
Yeah.
babies will hatch and eat their way out.
The Slaad do this kind of the same way, but they
How do we know
when-
if we're infected?
I don't know, but when the new Slaad come out, they come out of the head like that.
If
But
They
they're-
look like that.
Like, oh, what?
As he points over to the entrance of this this tunnel at the base of this quarry, and you can see crawling out of it a fairly small creature. It looks kind of like a tadpole. There's two little like vestigial arms coming out the front that are like dragging it along the ground, and you can already see the claws starting to form, like two long claws.
Let's get out
coming
of
the
here.
Yeah, I don't. Stay away from me.
I'm already walking.
Yeah, I'm backing up. I don't want your babies.
We found out why. I do not have the capacity to fight them.
You guys are in the base. If you look at the map, you'll see where you are.
Are
Alright.
these?
Oh, we're right there. Okay.
Well, as long as Dan knows.
Lee, we should go.
Meteor strike.
Lance, why are you so far ahead of us? Back up!
So he's gonna take a step back towards you.
Towards me!
Hi.
You did.
Take a
Where are we?
angled
So,
So,
step to the left.
There was this like hole in the ground.
What?
There is a path that circles around it. It does one full loop,
Yeah.
and then at the same spot that the top of this path is, it empties out into a large circular quarry that's been dug out.
yeah.
And then on the northern side of that, there is a tunnel that goes in. So
Okay.
you guys are in the middle of this. To your left is the path that goes up, and to your north is where this this like tadpole-like creature is. So you kind of have to get
That's
closer
babies
to
in
it,
your head.
unless you want to try to climb up one of these. And if you're gonna get out, you're definitely gonna have to walk on the path that goes above the
That
cave.
doesn't look like an animal. to me.
Okay, guys, let's just
Leave?
let's get out of here.
Okay.
As it's gonna
After-
take
I'm following
a
you.
few movements forward, you can see it like pulling itself along the ground slowly.
Hit it with a firebolt.
You're gonna roll to hit with a firebolt.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
5.
Was a 10 hit?
A 10 will not hit.
I missed.
As you go to shoot it, and as you go to hit it, you watch it almost become misty, sort of like immaterial, as it shifts forwards. And is now directly in front of you, Cyrus, and beside Lance, as it is going to make a bite attack against you.
Okay.
That is a 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay.
I'm going to make it take its damage back.
You're gonna reduce its damage, or what are you doing?
No.
Oh, it inflicts damage. Yeah, you're right.
All the damage it does to him,
Ah,
it takes.
Has to make a wisdom save first.
It has to make a wisdom
A
save.
wisdom saving throw. That is a 4.
It takes all of its damage.
As,
Okay.
as psychic damage.
So they both take the damage?
Yep.
Yeah,
that is
so it's
8 damage to both of you.
Okay, it makes me a dex save.
It made one attack. It's just like
That is a 10.
That fails. Let me. Do I have to roll or does it just take it?
it just takes it. It
It
fails to
just
save.
it just takes.
Oh, are you casting
Hellish rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
just
go ahead.
take it. So it bites me.
Yeah.
It takes 10 fire back to it, and then
You
it
have to
also
roll for
takes
Hellish
the.
Rebuke.
You have to roll the damage.
Oh, I thought I didn't have to roll it.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
no.
I thought you meant to hit.
I believe it's 2d10 at first level.
Let me double check here. I have to.
Hellish Rebuke,
Said the 2 or
2d10
3.
fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a success.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
3.
It takes 13 fire damage.
Okay, 13
I
fire damage.
count.
Oh, and then it takes 8 psychic damage.
Yes. From me.
Yes, it took that already. Yeah.
And how much did I have for temp from you? 3?
3.
3.
Okay, so I take
5.
5.
You're cowering? Okay. Cylph'e, are you doing anything?
Getting the fuck out of here.
So you're running for over there?
I'm hiding behind.
Cyrus?
I'm grabbing
hiding on you.
Lance on the
Okay.
way.
Okay, you're gonna grab Lance and pull it along?
It's 20, 30. He moves with me.
Actually, the Slaad after it bit you would be insubstantial. So
What does
I
that
actually
mean?
need to see if that affects the damage it took. Half damage from all sources.
Okay.
My ability is it takes its own. It's for hitting.
Yeah.
It's not a spell.
Yeah, but it is a source of damage.
It's a source
Okay,
of
so it
damage
takes
indeed.
9 then.
Okay, you're running up that way.
With Lance.
Cyrus, what are you doing? Or yeah, if you're going to he's like between hitting this, sees you running away and is going to move away from it as well. Up after you. Cyrus, what are you doing?
It didn't take opportunity attacks on anybody.
It did not.
Okay, well, just in case, I'm going to hit it with a burning grasp.
Okay.
Don't touch it.
Don't play.
14.
Does it 19 hit?
A 19 would hit, however, it is going to become kind of see-through again, and instead shift to here.
Where was that?
That is to your left and south, and directly beside Jasmine.
Okay,
As I'm like clutching my shield. Pointing it
I'm
down
heading
at it.
up the track to try and get away.
Okay.
Where are you going?
My shield's also like in front of me.
Moving that way. As it becomes physical once again, it's gonna let out a wail as you just hear it.
We gotta
This,
go.
like screech that kind of burbles out of its throat.
Like a baby.
We gotta go.
As Jasmine, what are you doing?
I'm going to circle around it and then disengage around.
Okay. Yeah, if you disengage, it will not be able to attack you.
Let's see, how far can I sneak in here?
Yeah, you can jump over that pretty easily. Okay, so you run past this, putting your shield between it. It does leap at you, and you hear the claws like clink against the shield, but you manage to roll out of the way, jump up over to here. As you guys can hear the sound of something else moving inside the tunnel behind you guys. As all of you start running up this, go ahead and all take your movement up this. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 55, 60. He's going to take his action to dash.
I'm gonna use my action to dash. Afraid I could do that. I would have
Yes.
taken my other action to dash too. It's okay. This is the fastest you guys have seen Cylph'e run ever.
Cyrus up behind you there.
Okay, I'll be like squished in here for now.
I also have my shield in front of me.
As the thing is going to move towards the edge here and try to climb up this ledge, this is a pretty hard check for the little tadpole. As you see it trying to claw its way up this and just sliding
can
down
Lance
the
boot it?
limestone. Yeah, he's just stay down, kicking down at it. Go ahead and take your guys' movement once again.
Can you move me?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Lance over to there, and I'll pull him along. It's at this point that you guys would see stepping out of the tunnel a medium creature this time. A much larger version of it, almost like a bipedal frog-like creature. Spines coming up its back, mottled gray skin covering it over, gray eyes, kind of turbid from the carapace. 2 arms that come down. They have this sort of like flabby skin around them, but you can see thick muscle underneath. And then 2 claws, almost as long as, like half as long as the thing's forearm, coming out of either hand. You guys feel a chill as it looks up towards the group of you, and its mouth opens wide, teeth running along it.
My snakes are all hissing at it. Like people, or the group hasn't been like aware of him really unless she shows them.
Yeah.
And then he appeared, and they're like, and all you hear is that's slowly increasing.
As the grey Slaad looks up towards you all, go ahead and take your movement once again.
Okay. At this point, Cyrus, who's behind me, you would notice Jasmine like shake her head a little as she runs, and you would watch it. The way she's holding the shield, subtly shift from like just desperate hold, like clutching it to herself, to like a more more comfortable, like
Okay.
wielding.
Interesting.
As the thing tracks you guys moving with its eyes, it doesn't take a step. You just watch it vanish, and you feel a little bit of a disturbance as it moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ah!
As it reappears, insubstantial like the small one below, up on the path behind you all, just having appeared behind you. As you guys
Shit.
continue a dead sprint at this point, as you guys are running as fast as you can out of here.
Can I take the movement again?
We don't need movement at this point. At this point, I need 2 of you to make me a perception check.
Not me. I'm too scared.
Alright,
I will.
sure, I can.
Okay.
Cylph'e is like holding the sides of her dress up like
5.
a princess would, and is
I got a 15.
I got a 7.
Okay. You guys sprinting out of this quarry, hitting the savannas here, now running in what's a little bit uneven terrain, especially with the rain having come through not too long ago with the storm, with the hurricane that came. A lot of sand, a lot of mud, and the thing is having no trouble keeping up with you, and it almost seems to be enjoying itself. It doesn't even move, it just vanishes and reappears, this like hazy mirage flickering behind you. From what you know about Slaad, you guys are not equipped to deal with a gray Slaad. A tadpole maybe, but a gray Slaad is outside of your pay grade.
Okay.
Can I cast a spell while we're running?
You can, but you're going to lose an action if it's an action spell, which means you're going to slow down towards the back of the group.
I just want to give Lance heroism.
He'll slow down with you if you're doing it.
Action.
Yeah, I won't.
Jasmine.
Yeah.
You hear over one of the rises nearby what sounds like voices, probably quite a few footsteps as well. What sounds like a fairly large group nearby, like it just kind of echoes out of some area that they're in nearby. Might be your guys' best chance at safety.
This way.
She cuts hard to the left and begins just running off the path now into the savannah.
I grab her arm as she cuts past me.
So you're grabbing onto her. Lance is like pushing you from behind. You guys are running. Everybody go ahead and make me your choice of an athletics or an acrobatics check to try to navigate this terrain and keep up enough speed to stay ahead of this thing.
She'd look back at Cylph'e with just a glance of annoyance, but grab her arm and drag her along.
12.
21.
21.
6.
Alright, fuck.
Lance. Oof, also bad.
Keep up, Cyrus.
Okay, so who fails?
What did you get?
I got a, what I rolled?
6.
I rolled a 5.
Okay.
Oh no, hold on. Sorry, that's a 7.
7. All right. You are the lowest, which means you are the one who is going to take the attack from the gray Slaad.
Can I do something to not take the attack?
What are you trying to do?
I would like to cast a spell.
Okay.
I'm going
Reminder that this will slow you down if it's an action.
I'm hoping if it works that it'll help out.
Okay. Lay it on me.
I'm going to cast Vortex Warp.
Oh.
And I'm going to spend a spell slot to twin it. So I'm going to hit it on myself.
Yeah.
And one on the Gray Slaad. So Gray Slaad has to make me a con save.
All right. Gray Slaad con save comes to a 16.
Okay, I'm going to reaction Silvery Barbs it. Oh no, that doesn't work. Never mind, I can't do that. Oh no, it succeeded. Yes,
Yeah,
I can.
it
I can do Silvery Barbs.
Okay, that brings it to a 7.
Okay, so it fails. So
All
it
right.
immediately goes back 90 feet in the opposite direction away from us.
Okay.
On some stable ground, but back away from us. And then the Vortex Warp that hit me goes and pops me 90 feet in the direction we're heading, up onto past whatever some of this shitty ground.
Okay, you hit the rise at the top of this where you can see as you guys watch the Gray Slaad suddenly vanish much further back, and it starts to move this time. You realize as it vanishes and moves, it can move a good... Yes?
Vortex Warp can't target you. It's the main drawback of it, because it's such a far teleport.
It can't target me?
No, it can't target
another
yourself
creature
with it.
you can see within range.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't use it on yourself.
Okay, well, whatever. Then I just use it on it, and I don't do it.
As it's going to start to actually run now, no longer just using its ability to teleport. This thing is more than fast enough to have caught up to you guys at this point. As it's starting to close this distance, you guys are running past here.
Move!
You get up to the top of this rise, and you can look down and see there's a little low-lying area, and it's been cleared out. You can see tents. It looks to be maybe like 40 tents out here. People milling about. A lot of horses around this area. One large, finer tent in the center. Some sort of like military camp almost of some sort. Are you guys diving in?
I still look like there's guards.
Oh yeah. There's people patrolling. As you're yelling.
We're being attacked.
As you see people look over, and people start pulling out bows. Halt! No closer! And then you hear a voice come out. If they're calling for help, let them in. I recognize one of them. As you guys dive into this camp, and you can see the Slaad appear at the top of this hill. And it's looking down at the camp of them. As you guys duck, you're getting behind like carts and cover here and like peering out. There's a lot of people now like bristling at the edge of this, and you guys see one figure walk out. Gray skin, almost like a dull glow to it. Black wings out the back. Bare-chested. They have a what looks like a large rope, almost for like a big ship, like tied around their waist. Torn, like a torn, almost like battle dress comes off them, but it's a male. Large chest, big arms, powerful. The end of their hands have these like black stone gauntlets on them, cool. And they look up at the Slaad, and you see it freeze as it's looking down at this camp, and now its eyes locked on this figure there. Seems to size up the Slaad as it does the inverse, and it looks. Seems the mantis is nearby. The Slaad starts to like back down the other side of this hill. Oh, you're not getting away that easy, as he slams the gauntlets together, and you can see a red glow around them as they leap about 40 feet up onto this hill and over the other side of it. You hear an impact. There's a couple of blows from the other side before they come walking over the top again. And they're just dragging a gray body behind them. As he looks down,
What
doesn't
race
even.
is he?
You guys could roll me a history check if you. It's not a very common race.
Yeah, 2. Oh, wait. 12. Sorry.
Dirty. Oh, I got a 12.
I did roll a 2.
Yeah.
I got a 12.
Yep.
Dirty 11.
4.
Or
I'm not rolling.
not really history. We'll see if Lance recognizes.
Dirty 11.
Ooh, not so great. You're not certain. You're not used to like a dark angel. You don't know.
Okay.
As they look down at the woman who called out. But Esther, you say you know one of them. By description, yes.
Oh,
As he comes dragging the thing behind him down and deposits there.
that's the one.
Well, welcome to my camp.
Hi.
I assume you know me.
No.
I don't.
You got a 11 on your history check?
Yeah.
That would be enough for you to recognize the figure. This is Yorick the Red. He is the ape constellation. And you've not heard any rumor that he is around this area. But he is one of the few constellations that is like known by face and name.
All right. Well, you must be Yorick.
Indeed.
Obviously, the mantis is here too.
They must be somewhere around.
Yeah. Which one does she look like she knows?
She is looking over at Jasmine.
Hmm?
You know Daenon's baggage, right?
What's that supposed to mean?
That means Daenon told me he was dropping off a friend and I should keep an eye out for her.
Charmed.
Well,
Wow. Hey, guys.
nothing to worry about here, just leaning across for a snack.
Well, thank you for covering our back. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
There's
I was quite scared.
there's little tadpoles back there too. I think they're. Yeah.
And you should probably stay away from that.
No, valid. We didn't know they were.
Well, it's not very often we don't get set up before we have guests. Welcome to the bandit camp.
Hello.
So, let's see. Size you all up. Do you have purses for me? Oh, thanks, Brody.
No.
What is it?
Fries.
What kind of payment are we talking?
Well, the rules are simple when I'm in town. Anytime we bump into each other, you pay a toll. If you have a red purse, I'll take whatever's in that, as long as it's worthy. Otherwise, I pick how much I take.
How much would be in a red purse? I don't know.
That's up to you, how much you put in.
Would I know what is like an appropriate amount?
It's up to you based on what you think you're doing as he sizes you up. Let's see. You look like adventurers. Green if you're running from a Slaad. 10 gold each.
2.
I'm not negotiating.
We are quite poor.
I can't afford that, but I can give you 5.
Alright, turn them over. As people start coming around you, bandits, as you've now learned, start to gather around you and take your belongings off you.
I give him 10 gold.
Okay.
I don't know how much money we have.
They will. You probably start with about 15 gold. You guys have gained 2.5 since then.
I don't have. I have currently 7.4 gold.
Okay, they will take 7.4 gold off you.
Okay. And
If anyone tries to touch me, I'm gonna Medusa them.
Okay, you're gonna Medusa clear. They are coming over
Get
to
off
switch you
me!
over. That is a 2.
Fails.
As you watch one of them start to reach over and like pull your bag off, as you glare at them, the things hiss towards you, towards them, and you guys watch their hands start to like cover over with stone and turn to rock.
Touch me!
What the fuck? That is a 14.
Yeah.
As like, and you see like flecks of stone fall off.
Cylph'e, not now.
Cylph'e, we're a little surrounded.
We're poor!
Yeah, but poor is
alive.
better than dead. Poor is better than dead.
We don't have 10 gold.
Here's 15. 10 for me and 5
We
for
have
her.
10 gold and you haven't told me?
Somebody just did the... Oh, Chris liked. Thanks, Chris. Nice to see you.
Awesome,
Welcome back.
thanks, Chris.
Shoot, people would see her audibly turn on him. We've had 10 gold?
This is the
We have
last...
poor wine!
We're not making a lot of money right now. This is the last
Oh
of
my
my...
gosh.
Do you have 5 gold on you?
I have no money. You have all of our money.
That's all I got. As they're going to approach again and pull the bag off
I
you.
have nothing on me.
As they'll search you. And they look over and nod.
Yeah, the only thing that they would find is my backpack and 2 more sets of the same brown clothing. And, sorry, a small bit of shitty bread.
Yeah, so they will take the 15 gold, they'll take the 7.5, and they will give you guys back your belongings.
Do you pay?
I gave him 10 gold
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
to not get searched.
Right. I like you lot. You're going to be adventuring around here often.
We are an introduction for someone you like.
It's business.
We might be around. Is there... Can we pay a fee to not get robbed every time?
Keep a red purse on you with a couple of gold. As long as it's reasonable, I'll take that instead. Without the red purse, I always take more.
Okay.
If you can avoid spreading word in town too soon. People will find out as time goes on.
Okay.
I like new adventurers. You know what? A parting gift. What do you use? Blade?
No. I'm a spellcaster.
Spellcaster.
A cleric.
Do we have any more of the... You just see the lady shake her head. Alright, and you?
I have what I need.
It's a fine scimitar. Are you attached to it?
Unless you have a double-sided one, it's better than mine.
I wouldn't say double-sided, but better, certainly. And you, that's a long sword. This
You will not be getting rid of it.
this is my blade. Well, never heard anybody have 2. What about you? What do you use?
I, do my own magic.
2 casters.
Yeah. Clothes that won't burn. That'd be lovely.
Afraid I don't have anything like that. Well, let's see. So he's gonna go over, and you see him talk to some people, and people kind of spread out among the camp, and come back to him a little while later. And he goes through the stuff he has there. All right, gonna toss a sword towards you, a scimitar. Different style than the one you have.
Well, mine's half of a double-sided one.
Is it? Okay, yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, so
He's gonna toss a longsword to Lance as well, who catches it. All right. He's gonna toss a set of like bracers to you, like arm bracers.
Lance would catch them.
She's not big on that. And then he's going to toss a wand towards you.
catch it. Thank you.
Well, keep a red purse on you. Good to meet you. As
Nice to meet you, Yark.
the lady looks over. Look out for yourself. No more of the forays with the Slaad.
Well, hopefully not. Now that we know they're there.
It's gonna be hard to like you, isn't it?
I don't expect we'll see each other.
Wow, very generous.
Wow, very genuine.
What do we got here? Don't be creative has subscribed with Prime. Thank you, Don't Be Creative.
Don't be
I will not follow the
Don't
advice of
be
your name, but thank you very much for the subscribe.
Don't be creative.
That's my friend.
That's
Right on,
Oh,
man.
okay.
creative.
Welcome to
for
the
the follow.
channel. Thank you very much.
Which one, though?
I'm not gonna say it out loud.
As Yorick starts heading over towards his tent.
Okay.
What time is it?
It's getting to be towards 6.
Do we think we are able to like get out of tent and get back to town?
You're going to be traveling through the night to get back to town.
Okay.
Worth it.
Yeah, let's head out.
Okay. You guys begin walking back to town. It's fairly safe.
As soon as we get out of like eye shot of them, I'm going to stop everyone. So, before we go any further, I believe introductions are in order, and I'd like to go on our break.
All right. Oh, I forgot about our break. Indeed.
Drama.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us, folks. So we're going to take a quick 10-15 minute break, and then we'll be right back. While we're gone, we're going to run a quick 1-minute ad. Very easy way for you to support us. Doesn't cost you anything. And we will see you all very soon.
Drama.
Hello.
Hello,
Welcome
friend.
back to Adventure Corps.
Welcome to the
We're
channel.
back from our break.
Welcome
People have nibbled. People have piddled. And we are ready to
Don't
play
be suspicious. Don't
D&D.
be suspicious.
It's not wrong. It's also not how I would do the intro to come back.
No, it's great. Awesome. Thanks,
We've
guys.
nibbled, we've piddled, and we're ready to pedal.
All right.
Use some quality
So,
D&D.
we're in the process of sneaking out, leaving this camp and heading back to town.
Yeah, so you guys made your way out of the City of Clouds on your first proper adventure together to find what had caused a quarry nearby to be abandoned. Quarry, thank you. You guys ended up running for your lives from a gray Slaad that was chasing you through the tundra. One of you heard the sounds of what sounded like some sort of military camp or something.
My bad.
You guys dived over towards it and indeed found a camp. One of bandits, led by the famous Yorick the Red of the Seven Constellations of
Rude
Yang.
man.
Well, the 8th constellation. But
What?
he's the 8th constellation.
He is not?
You
8th.
said he was the 8th.
I don't think
Ape.
so. There are 7
monkey.
constellations.
Oh, you said ape. I thought you said ape.
He's the ape constellation.
Oh,
yes, you're
okay.
I
correct.
have a thing for bug and animal constellations. This campaign I am seeing.
They are all of them except 2 bug or there is the ape, the mantis, the turtle, the jaguar, the sparrow, the oak, and the tankard.
I will get them as we meet them.
Hey guys, maybe just don't say anything about Yar.
So where we ended was you guys giving up most of your gold, for most of you, all of your gold, to the bandits. Yorick seemed to take a shine to you all and passed out some items among you.
Rude man.
And then set you free, and you guys decided to make your way back to Clouds, and we ended with Jasmine pausing to say, time for some introductions.
He gave her bracers?
He did,
What
yeah.
did he give me again?
He gave you a wand.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, Jasmine's standing in front of you, and, as, like, she speaks in a different voice, and you'd notice that like she's standing very straight and looking at you head on. Like all the bubbliness is gone.
Okay.
If introductions are in order.
Yeah. Are you okay?
My name is Jade.
Jade.
And I'm going to take a risk and explain to you my situation.
Okay, I
I thought your
have
name was Jasmine.
I thought your
clearly
name
an
was
alter
Beckett.
ego. Oh, gosh.
Fair enough.
When we were very young, Jasmine and I went through a great deal of suffering. So much so that we broke. To put it plainly, Jasmine exists to preserve the childhood we were losing. And I exist as a shield to protect it. My goal is to gain enough power that there's nothing in this world that can threaten her. Unfortunately, there is still a great number of beings that pose a threat to us. So, I'd like to offer you a deal.
What?
That I will aid you in your endeavors, work as part of this team, and in return, you will help me look out for her until I'm powerful enough to do so myself.
Okay. I do like Jasmine, and our friendship is very treasured.
Okay. So you're Jade right now, you're not Jasmine right now.
I am not.
Two people.
Yes.
One body.
You're
Yes.
very forward.
In a different way.
In a
I
different way.
have never spoken so openly with anybody.
What made you trust us so quickly?
Because last time it did not work out when I didn't.
Alright.
So I'm taking a risk and trying something new.
Okay.
A very good risk, yes.
So. Okay.
I know what it's like to have to protect someone.
And she'll shake his hand. Let me be clear. If I think that any of you have anything other than her best interest in mind, I will do whatever I deem necessary to keep her safe.
I have her best interest in mind.
Then let's hope our paths don't diverge.
What if we all have all of our best interests in mind?
That would be ideal.
Because I care about all of you.
Okay. How do we talk to you and how do we talk to her? Like, does it just happen or?
It is not something we have a great deal of control over.
Okay.
Pain and fear. I called me to action, so to speak. But it's not a pleasant experience. I have more control over my own being in charge than Jasmine does. Jasmine has little to no memory of what I experience, which is the point.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yes, she didn't really recognize or remember the fight.
I am much more aware of what Jasmine experiences.
Okay.
Well, if we're all being honest,
We can say it? We're on the run.
We are likely being sought. I doubt that their reach extends this far, but we would like to keep our personages out of view.
Okay.
It would be in my best interest as well if something powerful is searching for you.
It is quite powerful. What is after us?
Okay.
Like I said, I believe we've run far enough.
Well, maybe.
Okay.
It is my mother.
All right. Jade Jasmine, Stacy Cylph'e, Beckett Lance, and then I'm just Cyrus. I don't have another
You're
one.
the cool fireman.
Yeah.
You have a great
Firefighter.
deal of friends and enemies, it seems.
I have a few people that dislike me. I am not being hunted,
Keep it an eye out.
but okay. Well, thank you for filling me in on what's going on.
We're losing what little daylight we have left.
Yeah, let's get to town.
We should move.
We need sleep.
13 on perception.
Nothing birds and chipmunks and probably some snakes around.
All right, we'll head back to
I
town.
love snakes.
As you guys arrive back in town, getting late into the evening, probably pushing like 11-ish, clouds when you're coming towards it is lit up, and you can see the light, especially around the edges, reflecting off of the river and the ocean as you come towards it. A lot of glow coming there. It's a fairly flat city. There's not a lot of like towering buildings. There's only a couple like multi-leveled buildings, usually in a sort of pagoda style that just get a little smaller as they go up. But it is lit up in the evening. There are quite a few different colored lights that intersperse along. They have like green flames in places and blues and such. As you guys arrive back at the city. And since you guys have the run of it now, I'll give you a short introduction. So Clouds is split up into a number of districts. I have this on World Anvil, which means you don't need to write it down, you can just go look at it. And I can also share it on here so you guys can look at it whenever you want.
I said wait.
I'm waiting.
Go.
So there is the Skyblade district, which is the market and industrial district of the city. It is right next to the docks. And it also has the Sword Pavilion, which is the most famous weapon shop this side of the continent. And it is famous for its flying swords that are produced here. There is a district called the Martial Path, which is just filled with training halls, courtyards for rent to martial artists, and it has a famous inn, the Jade Cloud Tea House. However, it is not open to those who are not martial artists. So if you haven't proven a certain level of strength or level of cultivation, it's not open to the public. There is the Moon Blossom District. This is the center of the city. It is filled with art and quite a bit of nature. They've cultivated a lot of, like a stream runs through here that does eventually reconnect with the river. There are a lot of beautiful reeds and flowers and such that grows there. It has most of the inns and restaurants of the city. Non-martial artists are welcomed. And it connects most of the districts together. Most districts feed through the Moon Blossom District. It is also rumored to be where the Golden Fan makes its hideout in the city, although it is not confirmed whether the Golden Fan even operates in the city. Then there's the Waving Grass District. And this is where most of the ordinary people live. A lot of small gardens, open courtyards, tiny shops, mostly meant for the locals. There is the Tempest District, which is right beside the docks, where the river meets the sea. There is the docks spreading across the water on both sides, and there is also a skyport here, so that the storm merchants can come and go, although it's currently under reconstruction.
Oh my god, the storm merchants, the thunderblades, it's all connected.
And what about where's the Trill Pavilion?
The what pavilion?
It's Trill.
The Trill are...
Trill.
So most of the clan pavilions are surrounding the Waving Grass District.
Alright.
So the Tempest District also has a lot of very nice ships, very seedy bars. The main attraction is the Grand Casino. which is a massive frigate that is a full-time casino and is run by a Marid Shah. So a water djinn.
Okay.
And then the last place is the Storm Pavilions, which is inaccessible to most citizens, except during certain festivals.
What again?
The Storm Pavilions.
Okay.
This is on the outskirts of the city. It's close to an hour walk away, but is still considered part of the city. It has the Thunderstone Mine, and it has a lot of floating pavilions that are chained down to the ground, and this is where the Thunderblade sect makes its home. And from the top of it, from its highest pavilion, administer whole swaths of the continent.
Okay.
So that is Clouds.
I take him back to Trill territory.
Sure, yeah, you can go to the Waving Grass District if you'd like.
Are we? Hold on. I'm gonna try to find my contact.
You can see that the Trill Pavilion, they have set up like a temporary wall around it. So it's back to kind of business as usual. You can see there's still like people working inside, although they're probably just cleaning up at this point in the night. So they're starting on repairs and such.
Yeah.
And the damage looks a lot better than it did initially with all of the broken tile and stone everywhere. They've quickly got the like outer wall at least temporarily rebuilt, and most of it just kind of needed cleaning up, and they'll need to do some decorative things, but the damage isn't as bad as it initially looked. Except for, of course, the pagoda ceiling that went flying has been pulled back over here in pieces.
Okay.
You can approach, there are guards standing outside it, and they see you and nod, and
Hello.
he's waiting for you within.
Oh, thanks. I'm looking for. I forgot his name already.
It is Nevain.
Looking for Nevain.
Yes. I believe he is still having tea. He should be awake for a little longer.
All right, I'll grab him.
Tea?
They're with me.
Please, enter.
All right, thanks. I'll
Hey.
take him in and find him.
Yeah, as one of the guards will come with you to lead you guys over to. So the clan courtyards are actually like multi-stage buildings. There's a lot of buildings that kind of connect with hallways to each other, wrap around, and have like enclosed courtyards within them that people can stay in if they are friends of or part of the clan. And they lead you to one such place, which just has 4 walls around it, open sky, a couple of trellises with vines and flowers growing across, and a short table in the middle across which a teapot is set out with a cup. And you can see sitting beside it, seeming to enjoy the evening air, is Nevain.
How do you spell Nevain?
Nevain.
Just put Cyrus Trill contact. Hey Nevain.
Hello. Come in. Come sit.
Yeah.
There are chairs in the
Do you want
house
some
over there.
privacy, or are we good to talk?
You're welcome to come sit and talk.
All right, I sit down.
Is there another cup?
There's a basket beside the pond there. So you go over and you can see there's like plates and stuff sitting there, and you grab a cup and bring it over, and he'll pour you some tea.
How attractive is Nevain?
Nevain's decent looking. He's nothing like really special. Looks to be human, into his 40s, maybe 50s, but probably more 40s.
Okay.
So yeah, anybody who brings a cup, he will pour some tea for.
I'd bring one from Lance.
Okay, yeah, he will. Thank you.
We got some information for
Please.
you. So we found goblins at the quarry.
Goblins. And they didn't...
They were dead and had their brains removed. It turned out to be Slaad. There was tadpoles, and then a grey Slaad chased us.
You got away?
Yeah, we ran into
I mean, that part's obvious. I'm just surprised.
some unexpected people.
Really mean ape man.
You didn't hear it from me, because he told us to not tell anyone, but maybe let the clan know to have their red purses on them.
Yorick here.
Yes.
Rapport. Gosh. A rude man.
Alright.
He,
Fortuitous that he was nearby.
yeah. Better broke than dead, right?
Well, not broke. you fulfilled your end. If it's Slaad. As he'll reach down under the table and pull out a bag and start counting out coins. Do you want it split among you, or?
That'd be, yeah. Yes, split among.
Right.
Please,
As he will toss you each 3 platinum and 5 gold.
Put it in my snakes.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Oh, instantly brightens up. Oh, okay. Well, you know this though. You know it means the mantis is around, most likely, right?
Probably.
Well, something to have on the radar. Let who?
2 constellations here.
Yeah,
And
terrifying.
Slaad in the quarry.
What are these constellations?
Very
Yes.
powerful people.
They're independents.
Oh?
They are martial artists on similar level to a lot of the clan leaders, but under no auspices other than their own. They've been around for almost as long as the clans themselves. Not quite
Like the
that
same
long.
people?
No, it's passed on, but they all keep the same agreement that if we crush one of them, the rest will take retribution.
Are you guys one
So
of...
they're like their own clan.
No, they're like warlords who made a pact.
Are you guys one of these
Well, I mean, what's a clan?
constellations?
Sorry, what? Stacy?
Are you guys one of these constellations?
No, I am a representative of Clan Trill. We are one of the 7 clans that originally settled this land and formed the 3 sects.
Trill. It's a nice word.
We are the Mist Clan.
Mist.
Warlords is about right, although they don't all of them keep soldiers. Yorick has a roving band of bandits. It's bad news for any area when he comes by, but he is stomachable. The Mantis keeps mostly to themselves. I haven't heard of them getting involved in anything in a long time. However, you can track the Slaad if you want to know about where they are.
They all have their own impacts in what they do. But, you know, at least we have information.
He's very, chasey. Did not want to let us go.
They're a mean sort. I've never encountered one myself, but
Blacky, yes.
Very fast.
But very mad when it wasn't near us.
I'll need to figure something out. Slaad make this complicated. I can't exactly send an enforcement unit there, and
They'd get their brains eaten.
I'm
Yeah.
sure we could send a force to clear it out, but everyone and their grandmother would know that Clan Trill was there for some reason.
Yeah. Well, let me know if you need anything else. Maybe not in that area for the next couple weeks.
Quite scary.
Rest, enjoy some tea, enjoy your gold.
How is the tea?
Very good.
Very good tea.
It's not like high, like you're used to like very, very high quality, but it's still good tea.
Best thing I've drank all day.
Glad you enjoy.
All right. Well, thank you, Nevain.
You're welcome to the courtyard. Clear out by 1.
Okay.
I'm going to find somewhere else to be.
Sounds good.
So he'll set his cup down, but he'll leave you guys the pot of tea and make his way out.
Does he mean 1 in the morning or 1 in the afternoon?
1 in the morning.
I'm lost.
That's very soon.
Sorry, Jasmine.
What happened?
Oh, so we went to the plains and talked about the Glass Mountain. We went
Yeah.
to the mines
Yeah?
and we saw a little tadpole creature that ate the brains of
Yeah.
those.
I remember that guy.
And then a big tadpole man, frog actually, came out and we ran and it chased us.
Yeah.
And then we got to a bandit camp that
Oh.
robbed us of all of our gold and gave us these bracers, a sword, your new weapon on your ship, and wands. And then we were
Kind of
Critical.
just bought magic items or items? Are they magic?
detect magic.
All of them glow with magic.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
You
that seems like a good trade.
you had one of your moments.
We
Yeah.
met
It lasted
Jay.
longer than normal.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why you don't remember.
Yeah. And you'll see, like, for the first time since you've met her, she looks like a little sheepish and is not sure, like, doesn't really look in your eyes.
It's okay. We all have our things.
Don't think I'm like, crazy or something.
You're not. You're my friend.
I think I should probably pick a second name to fit in. I don't feel like
Steven.
Blaze.
Steven?
Blaze Steven.
Okay.
Strange.
Doctor Strange.
What was Steve Harvey?
Dr. Steven Strange.
Oprah.
Alright, well, let's get some sleep.
Well, I mean, the night's young.
We only haven't.
I'm very tired, though, for some reason.
Yeah, we literally sprinted for about 10 minutes.
It was a lot of running.
I don't
It
know.
wasn't that bad.
Huh?
Wasn't that bad.
Don't you have a lot of stamina?
You're a runner. I am not a
I'm
runner.
used to training.
Oh, interesting.
Very strong.
Also, I suppose we should share with you what we shared with Jade.
Oh.
We are on the run from someone very powerful, my mother.
We're pretty sure we're far enough away to not have to worry, but
I
we'd
don't
like to keep our
believe it.
faces hidden.
Okay. So, you're running from trauma. You're running from your
Well,
mom.
That's a funny coincidence.
You're
Oh, no,
helping
it's not
her
trauma.
run from her mom.
It's an army.
I think it's safe to say I'm also running from her mom.
Okay.
Probably more.
Yours is more trauma.
Well, Jade is super worried that everyone's going to lead us back to her, but you know, I mean, if you told me that you're running from your mom, I feel like it's only fair to tell you that I'm running from my mom.
Running away from Mother's Club?
Yeah.
OMG. We are so alike.
This is a strange world.
Well, I mean, I don't even know if she... Look, like, we don't even know if she's chasing us.
We're quite certain.
I sometimes
So,
get messages from
yeah.
her where she's like, I'm chasing you.
Yeah. I
and-
don't know why
Wow.
she's so paranoid.
You guys have good relationships with your parents.
I don't know.
But I left
I-
without the permission.
I don't remember a lot.
Oh, wait till you guys get to meet my
I
mom.
only know what I've been told.
We get to meet your mother?
No, hopefully not.
Speaking of which, do you know somewhere quiet we could stay in the city?
Yeah, I would just pick
Maybe somewhere loud.
I would just pick in Trill territory.
Sure, yeah. There's not a lot of inns around here, but you could probably ask that bar across the road if they have a room up above. But this is where most of the locals live, so like I said, there's not a lot
Yeah,
of inns
I would
there.
go to the bar over there. Hey, Helen.
Hello again.
Mind if I rent the room or two upstairs?
I
I can pay this time.
can clear out some space, but you can pay this time.
We can pay.
Yes, I can pay.
How many rooms?
I think she only has one, maybe two.
I can clear out an extra bedroom. I'm sure my daughter won't mind. She hasn't
Alright.
been home for a while.
All right, thanks. Here, this is. You've been good to me. Appreciate it. I'll give her a gold.
You're very kind.
She takes. Are you dying?
No. I found some work.
Getting a silver out of you is like squeezing a stone for water.
Yeah, well,
Are you a cheapskate?
Are you poor?
yeah, I'm sure. I'm cheap. Thanks. Helen.
You're not
Cyrus.
threatening him, you lot, are you?
I can also give a gold.
Only with a good time.
It's
You
fine,
can-
and gold is plenty for your stay. Yes, let me get to cleaning then. I'll get the rooms cleared. They're not. Mind you, these aren't rooms at an inn. These are bedrooms.
Could you break these? And I'm gonna pull out the 3 platinum.
I could break 2 of them.
I really appreciate that.
As she'll
It's not
take,
much to spend.
take
platinum on.
2. She'll give you 15 gold and 50 silver.
All right. Well, thank you. I'm
All right, give me 30 minutes upstairs. Don't break anything down here. You're fine.
Do you?
She'll go-
know where to find red purses.
No?
Oh, I would know where to get them, kind of thing.
You
I'm
can probably
getting a
find
thought
someone.
in my head
can
that
probably
my
find
friend
someone
knows
to-
where to find it.
I know where there's a person who dyes leathers and such. I'm sure you could get you.
Yeah, we can get something.
Alright.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Helen.
I'll be in 30 or so.
Okay.
Well,
You should
no,
also
there's that
get-
big table. 40.
You should also get a red purse. For your safety.
I'm
think
all right.
She'll be okay.
Thanks. As she trudges up the stairs.
Are you guys sure? As they're walking out, like, are you guys sure she'll be alright? I don't want her to get
What's up?
sorrow.
She doesn't leave town very
Why
often.
do you care what color her purse is?
Oh, so
Oh.
the man that saved us, the rude one,
Yarrick.
he wants money every time anyone sees him. And if you have a red pouch, he'll take whatever is in it. If you do not, he will take what he wants.
Well, how much do you have to put in the red pouch?
As much as you want.
So, like, a copper?
That's what I'm going to do.
I would put a gold or two.
A silver then, for the rude man.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go sit down at the table and just like process everything that's going on.
Okay, you sit down. You guys hear like scraping and bumping upstairs for a while until about 30 or so minutes later, Helen comes back down.
Thanks. Can I, whatever they want, but can we get a meal?
Sure.
I'll get my
Yeah.
usual
All right.
silver on the table.
Silver's a little high for your usual.
Oh, whatever it is.
A meal is at the very cheapest, not even worth eating. It's a copper. So, yeah, if you want to do like 5 copper, that's a very cheap meal.
Sure.
And it ranges from a copper to 10 gold. So a silver is a decent meal.
Yeah, so I do 5 copper.
I would pull Lance to the side. We are getting something nice to eat because we just got a payday.
All right.
And I will get sick from the poorest of meals.
We'll give her 2 gold.
To get the good wine? Well, I don't think it will. If the good soup was that, then I don't think the wine will be a good wine.
We'll put a silver on wine.
You're the best. OMG.
Helen, that's my name. Can you make something for her for 2 gold for a meal and another silver on wine? Sure. I've got some good cheeses I could put together in something
I
nice.
love cheese.
And just a silver for my meal. Thanks.
You could get more.
It's all right.
Jasmine?
I'm fine with just like a silver or 2. I don't know what you make.
I'll make you something nice.
Okay. No mushrooms.
All right.
I'll take her mushrooms.
Sure.
I don't have any mushrooms for you to take.
Well, you did, and then you said you
No,
didn't want
so I
them,
said no mushrooms. I never owned any of mushrooms in this scenario.
Shut
You're just asking
up.
for more mushrooms for free. Cheapskate? What?
She chuckles a little and makes her way back to her little bar there.
Lance, we should probably go get Snake's food in about a couple days, yes?
Yeah, I know. I'm keeping track of it. It was 2 days ago, I think.
Yes, we're getting quite bitey.
I'll deal with it.
Thank you.
Tell you what. I'll ask for mushrooms. For a favor.
Okay. What's the favor?
Drug
don't-
money.
You don't know?
Oh, one of those. Sure, I'll owe you a
You'll
favor.
enjoy it.
I'll owe you a favor.
Deal. Hey,
Just-
Helen?
Yes.
I've changed my mind. I actually really want mushrooms. Sorry.
All right. I'll throw them in.
Thanks.
She yells out from the little kitchen area she has behind the bar there. She'll come out a little while later. She has a like a chicken stuffed with cheeses and stuff for you over a salad. she puts out for you. It's not super fancy presentation or anything, but she's
But this
used
is
good
better than
cheese
soup.
and whatnot. Yeah, and the dressing's decent over it, and you have a decent cup of wine in front of you. It is far, far, far below the quality you're used to. This is
Still
yeah.
palatable.
Yeah, this is you. This would not make it into where you frequent, but much better than the first one that you drank. She comes out with you. She has a like a hearty stew for you. It's got carrots, beef, and she's added some onions and some mushrooms into it. And then
I
she
just
comes
got
out with your subsistence.
My basic ass miso.
Yeah, basically.
And like every time I come upon a mushroom, I just put it in his soup.
Okay,
Yeah, just
Just-
transfer it over.
drop one in.
I definitely give some chicken to Lance because I hate that he got something poor when we didn't have to.
Okay, you give him a little piece. Thank you.
I also feed a couple of snakes that are biting my ears.
Okay, feeding is like.
Stop! It hurts.
They're like little cannibals.
They nip and they nap and they bite.
I'll go tomorrow. Also, is Lance keeping track of your gold, or are you keeping track of your own gold?
She kept this one.
'Kay.
You haven't trusted me.
No, he just gave it all away.
I'm gonna fetch my Sue and go. Wow, today was exciting, and I'm gonna lean my head on Cyrus's shoulder.
Forward.
Yep. Sure was.
Very different kinds of forward.
Well, it was nice to meet you guys.
Yes.
You're not that terrible.
You saved me
I'm
twice.
quite a joy.
I thought this place would be discreet. I know it might be tight. We're sharing some rooms, but
There's still more people here.
Are you also staying in one of the rooms with us, or do you have your own place in town?
and it flicks. You guys wouldn't know this, but for the characters, it flicks to Cyrus. Usually sneaking into like a hotel room, went through a window, or sleeping in like a thatched roof, or like sleeping on a couch, or sleeping in one of the...
You know a couple of like outdoor pavilions that have enough of a roof to keep the rain off, that are like fairly unguarded
Yeah.
or abandoned, that you'll like go and squat in?
Or if like I'm really just not having it, I've rented these rooms from Helen a few times, and it's just like barrel of beer, mop pail, cot, me.
Yeah.
I'll be staying with you guys.
So, if there are 2 rooms, 2 and 2,
Sure, me and Cyrus, and you and Jade, Jasmine.
a girl's night.
Does that work?
Don't call me that, please.
Sorry. My mistake.
What did
mean-
you say?
I said the other name by accident.
Oh. Naughty.
Yeah.
This
All right.
is my girl.
I mean, do you trust me with her?
I'll be nearby.
I mean, it could be right there.
No,
Oh.
beds are too small.
I'll be nearby.
That's a little interpersonal.
Well, I think I don't have to be there.
Oh no
I'm
no
just
no
saying
no,
that
no.
if you guys want to be together, I don't mind
Oh,
being with
no,
Cyrus.
We never sleep. in
Yeah,
the same
no.
room.
I suffer from sleep combustion.
Why not?
We are a
Oh, what, like when his girlfriend comes over?
No, I am
I don't have a
girl,
girl.
and he
Don't.
is a boy, so we do not share rooms.
I'd share a bed with you, Jasmine, but I suffer from sleep combustion.
I thought you owed me a favor.
Well, yeah, but sleep combustion.
Let's.
That sounds hot.
I'm gonna go take a look at what the bed schedule is.
Like,
Yeah.
like that's a joke. I just mean like, cause fire.
Okay.
Okay,
As he stands
it's a
up and
couple of
goes
cots. Night, Helen.
So he goes up and looks. He'll
You guys
come
are
down.
so boring.
There's one bedroom with a nice bed.
Would
in
like,
it.
yes.
Yeah, I'll give that to Cylph'e, and then there's a cot in there, and the other one has a mattress and cot.
All right, well, let's get that done then.
Wow.
Good night, ladies. It was
Good night.
good
Well,
to see you.
Unless you want to share with me, I get a mattress.
I guess we'll pull that mattress into the other room and move the cot into our room.
girl's night.
So they get both big mattresses?
A bed, a proper mattress, and then the cot can get pulled
I
out
mean,
and brought into the other room, and then we
I
walk
don't
in
know
with
how you
2
feel
cots.
about
And there's 2 cots for me
I
and
just like
Lance.
cuddling.
Lance, as you.
I want to feel your skin. And I don't know how to ask that in a way that doesn't sound creepy, but you're just kind of flawless.
Oh my gosh. It is finer the higher up, but it is little grating the lower down.
Weird.
It is the protective ones below.
Oh. So do you not need to wear armor?
Oh, I do wear armor.
Oh, okay.
They're protective, but not.
I guess you wouldn't want to damage it, you know?
Yes, it does quite hurt, and throwing them back is a long time.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess we can share the bed if you guys want.
The mattress, you guys can have it.
Oh, we're good with the cots.
Yeah, we're fine.
Well, if you're going to move the mattress, you can, but we are sharing a bed, yes.
Okay.
Like, for sure.
Yes.
I don't know, it's up to her.
Hey, for sure.
All right, it's not a very big bed, but I'll leave you the cot in case you want it, and Cyrus, you can take the mattress.
We'll flip for it.
Sure.
All right. Night, ladies.
Good night.
Low or high, Daniel?
Low.
You're on the cot.
All
Or
right.
the mattress, sorry.
All right.
Poor boys.
So you guys get settled
Ben.
in. It's like it's a one-person bed that you guys are snuggled in on.
Snakes love it. Its body.
They're like exploring the pillow a little bit.
They
and
go
they're
through your. They definitely go through your hair. But it's
You feel little mouse feet burrowing.
See, this is what I don't get about men, and this is just as we're getting ready for bed. So, normally, I'm not this, forward, you know? I just want, I don't know, Daenon leaving again, I just want someone, to want me.
To fill the void.
And, yeah, it's just why are they only, why do they all get freaked out when I'm, obviously interested in, just, hanging out? If, but as soon as I, don't want it, then they're all interested. Doesn't make any sense.
Yes. I would chalk it up to toxic masculinity. Where they think they have to be something that they do not have to be.
Doing your vast array of
Books.
knowledge about boys from not spending a single night in a room with one.
Books.
Mm.
And many, many nobles that... Oh. The worst kind of man.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, I have money, I give you a horse. And I'm like, I do not want a horse.
See, but I don't know, some nobles get really attached.
Yes, they do. The horseman thinks he is entitled to everything
Well-
because he gave me a horse.
Well, I mean, and you seem pretty noble. But,
Just a little.
it's the best when nobles want you, but don't think they're allowed to want you, because then they'll give you the world for free.
Oh, I would rather they left me alone. There are many statues of the men I didn't want.
You can just do that?
Oh no, my mother can. It's permanent.
Oh.
Yes.
As you hear a sound of rustling sand from your backpack, a glow starts to come out from it.
Oh shit. I grab my backpack. I peek in.
Begin, and you can see a certain vase that you have with a fine jade sort of gem cork to it is rustling, and there is
I pick it up out of the bag.
glow that is coming from it. Your uncle is
What's that?
calling.
Hide. He's my uncle, and he hates many things.
I'm well practiced. I just roll off the bed gently.
as you lift the lid out of it and the sand starts
keep it
to
at a little
pour
distance.
out of it, and you see it form into this like shadowy figure, this small figure like floating over it. Vaguely the upper body of your uncle, but too indistinct to really see any features.
Hello.
Where are you?
The south.
South.
And the north. And the east.
You can't be all of them at the same
And
time.
the west.
Cylph'e, it's time to come home.
I am very comfortable. Look at my bed.
That is a scrap of cotton.
No.
Who has put you here?
Myself.
Is it that idiot?
No.
Is he still with you?
No.
You can't lie to me. I've seen
Okay.
him before.
Yes, he is with me, but he is protecting
Could have made you
me.
a sour cherry blaster.
The only thing of use he's ever done. You're lucky your mother doesn't let me come find you. I would sweep across that cretinous hole like a tide.
I know. You've said it 3 times this week. I'm safe.
You're not safe enough.
I am pretty decent, yes. Oh, I met a big ape man today.
Speaking of men, some of your suitors have been asking when you're returning.
I tell them to turn to stone, yes.
Cylph'e, you have a duty.
No. The ape man is a bandit king, or whatever.
I will crush him, grind his bones to powder.
I would watch. He is a jerk.
Has he hurt you?
No. He robbed us.
Robbed you?
Yes.
Robbed my niece.
It is honestly the worst thing that has ever happened.
Where are you? I will descend upon
The
him
south,
like
the
locust.
north, the east, and the west.
Cylph'e!
You're quite silly.
My anger grows, I hope you know.
I know. If it doesn't, I would ask if you were not my uncle.
I will leave before my rage boils into a sea.
As
Oh.
the sand descends back into the vase, you cork it once again.
He's very dramatic.
Right? Gosh. He's like, oh, Cylph'e, your mother doesn't know what's best for you. Oh, Cylph'e. And I'm like, Uncle, she's literally my mother.
You gave me the best idea.
Huh.
Okay. You can't really join in, but you can just be a part of it. And I'm gonna dig around at the bottom of my bag, and I'm gonna pull out this locket.
Oh, it's very shiny.
Yeah, you'll never guess who gave it to me. And I open it, and there's a little drawing
Is
of
it the
of that.
shark?
Yeah, Daenon gave it to me.
I didn't guess.
And inside there's on one side there's a portrait, and then the rest of it is this little rock with a little rune on it.
Oh,
Okay, watch this.
watching.
And I'm gonna rub it and put a little bit of energy into it and cast sending.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna be, oh my god, I just had the best sex of my life. Oh man, breaking up was the best thing we ever did. I'll be having fun on the road. Asshole.
Oh my god. Scandalous.
So there is no reply.
Do you, you said that you, hated him, and I
Well,
see...
I don't know. He doesn't matter that much to me, you know? It was a while ago, so
You said
I'm-
years?
yeah,
So you do not care, yet still message him how often?
I don't know, not more than once a week.
Oh, for someone that does not care, you seem to care.
No.
It's okay to care. I also...
No, he just deserves to suffer, you know?
You know the walls are thin.
Why were you listening to her?
I need to get some sleep. I'm going to have nightmares.
a cut back to 10 minutes earlier of a montage of Cyrus and him just sitting on the cot, awkward man grunting, not looking at each other, and just like lay down, night, turn away, look at the wall.
Well, we're like up in the middle of the night. We have like candle on, and we're just gossiping.
If your uncle called, I'm gonna have nightmares. I need my sleep.
Oh, he totally did not call, totally.
No.
I heard.
You hear Cyrus, north, south, east, and west.
Cylph'e!
Listen, I tried to tell him I wasn't with you and he did not believe me.
Yeah, well, he won't when he can feel me.
Companionship can offer comfort.
Well, if you get bad nightmares, come and get me.
I will crash down on him like a hurricane.
Good night, Cylph'e.
Good night!
Good night, Jasmine.
We must
Ooh,
whisper.
good night.
Night, Cyrus.
Night, Lance.
So he's just like devoted to you?
Ah, yes, a little more than he should be.
Yeah, I'd keep an eye on it. You don't want him to get like to fall in love with you or anything.
Ew, he is my uncle.
Your uncle? I was talking about
Oh, who?
Beckett?
Lance?
Yeah.
We would never.
Well, you say that now, but servants or like people
He is just my
who help you have a way of falling in love and ruining everything.
You got a lot of trauma up in there. You
Trust
want me
me,
to help?
It's not worth it.
Well, thank you. He's having a night. I will be right.
Is he?
I mean, I could go.
Oh, is he faking it?
No, yeah, he is thrashing on his cot.
Right.
And if you look over, if you have any sort of dark vision, you'll see he is like sweating bullets, like thrashing. His hands like come up to protect his head a couple of times as he's
I'm just gonna,
in the
like,
midst
touch
of
his
a night
shoulder.
terror.
Hey,
He like pushes you off.
you
Hello.
all good?
No.
He doesn't wake up.
Oh, okay.
Hello. Come in.
All
So
right.
you come in. You can see like shifting around the edges of his cot is like little bits of sand
I
that are just
stomp on
like
it.
winding their way. You like kick the sand and he.
If you ever see sand, blow it away. Or make it into glass, I do not care. It is my uncle, torturing him.
Oh,
So,
okay. So give her to the sand.
yes. And I will pat his head.
He's very asleep as you pat and then wipe your hand off as it's now
I
covered in
wipe
sweat.
it off on him.
Yeah, okay.
I keep an eye out for sand now.
Okay.
You come back to the room, and Jasmine is starfished across it,
I
passed
will
out.
move you, yes.
Yeah, no, she's just asleep. Instantly passed out as soon as like she wasn't stimulated.
I will move her.
You like pick her up and push her to her side of the bed and crawl in. As you guys get a long rest, you
Nice.
awake the next morning to the sounds of the waving grass district. People getting up and getting about their day. You can hear the barmaid downstairs preparing, carts rumbling through as people are getting to their work and getting ready for their day. Lots of chatting going on. It seems the culture is quite used to like getting up and kind of all moving as a community towards their task and talking as they go. You hear a lot of kids already up and running around outside. This is kind of not the sound most people would hear in Clouds. This is a very local kind of experience, not what a visitor would normally experience of like the people of Clouds and the communities there, as opposed to just the front-facing portions of it.
Cyrus comes out in the morning and sees you guys. He's like, "See, this is a better place to be, hidden."
Well, Jasmine is still in bed. Cylph'e would wake up, and I'd just be faced away from you, asleep.
I've never woken up before someone before. This is nice. I shall get out of bed and get ready.
Lance is already up and putting some clothes on, and I'm gonna go shopping to see if I can find some.
Can I come?
You don't really like to see what I buy.
I know, but I'm so bored. Maybe I wait outside.
Why don't you take a look at those bracers?
Oh,
Yeah,
I put them on.
and my sword here.
Okay.
Right, I'll be right back. Well, I'll be back.
Sounds good.
I will put them on and attune.
Okay.
So I assume that's what I need to
Yeah,
do.
the same thing for
as
my
you
wand.
attune to them, they are lesser bracers of defense. They give you a +1 to AC.
Master bracers of defense.
They don't exist.
No, you'll have to make them.
So you can just put that
Your
in
wand
+1.
is a wand of the
Nope.
War Mage, +1. It only provides a bonus to
It'll
hit.
set it to 0.
Okay. Yeah, so it's the same as just a focus.
Yeah.
So just a bonus.
You
plus
need a
one to
-2
hit.
to
Plus
miss
one to
you.
hit, yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Like this.
What's
And,
her saber?
Yeah, the both the scimitar and the longsword are +1 weapons.
Well,
Right on.
Still not cooler than the one I gave him.
Well, ladies, once you guys are like up and stuff,
Um,
this is the part of the day where we.
she would still be in bed.
Oh.
Yeah, she is a sleepy head.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, Cylph'e,
Yes.
this is the part of the day of being an adventurer where you try not to spend all your gold
Oh.
and you laze around until the next thing comes up.
Oh. What? But the point of gold is to get things, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So, I'm not getting this poor thing. How do you,
I'm not poor.
be poor?
I have bills. So what you try to do is to have the most fun that you can have
Okay.
and not spend all your money before you get another
How
job.
do those go together? I'm kidding, kind of.
Okay.
But, what? Can you explain to me bills?
Okay. So we need to eat every day, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to pay for that. That's a bill.
Okay.
We have to pay for our rooms. That's a bill.
Okay.
I burn my clothes up most times I fight. That's a bill.
That's a very hefty bill.
That's okay. I got the good guy. It's not good clothing, but it's okay. If we need to buy potions or rent a horse, that's a bill.
Oh, I hate
We run into Yarick. That's an unexpected bill.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
jerk man.
Right?
The dick of
Yeah.
the West.
So hopefully, between when you work and the next time you work, hopefully your bills don't eat up all your money.
Okay, so
I haven't been very good at that.
I don't have much experience in not having everything given to me. But I will get used to it.
You'll learn quick. It's not hard.
Yes, after we got robbed, I wanted to sick my uncle on him.
Your uncle is terrifying.
Oh, you don't even know the half of it. Yes.
I'm good with what I know now.
If he ever calls, do not show your face. Do not talk. Do not let him know that I am with someone else. Or else you will be like Lance.
The night terrors.
Yeah, and that is after years of being used to it.
Okay.
Yes, he's not
Okay.
a very good man.
But he sounds like he cares about you very much.
Yeah, maybe. He's a little weird.
Yeah?
A little suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
What time is it now?
Still early morning. Lance
Okay.
has been gone for maybe
If it
like
hits
10
noon
minutes.
and she's not up, I'm gonna go get her.
It's nowhere near there.
Yeah. If it
You hear a voice calling from downstairs. Like Helen talks for a bit to somebody, and then you hear a voice. Oh, Cyrus!
oh fuck.
Who's that?
I don't know, but we're gonna find out.
I follow.
As you follow him down the stairs, you would see a human man standing down there, fairly lanky looking, like quite thin, tallish, short cropped hair, big grin on his face. He's middling features. Looks to be in maybe his early 30s or late 20s.
Do I know him?
This is Thomas.
Oh. Hey, Thomas. How you doing?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Hello.
Don't say it like that.
I'll pull up a seat and I'll look at Helen. Hey, Helen. Couple of
I'm
drinks for
coming
me and the
with
guy.
you.
The huge. The huge for me is water, but that comes and looks like a drink.
I will get
Colored water.
another of the wine I had the last night. Or a tea. What are your teas?
Teas? Yes, I have some nice teas. I can make you an oolong.
Would you like an oolong?
Sure. That'll be a copper.
So, But I give you silver for your service.
I can turn that into copper for you if you want.
But I just... Okay.
All right. She will give you back 9 copper.
3 cups.
Okay, I'll bring you a pot.
All right, Thomas.
As Thomas is looking over, I heard you have some new friends.
You know me. I'm not good at making friends.
We are friends, yes.
I heard there was 2 more.
Oh, they are busy, yes.
Yeah, they're.
Busy.
I'd like to meet them, and also Yoloris would like to talk to you.
Who's Yoloris and Thomas? Just fill me in.
Yoloris is from the Grand Casino, the one to whom you owe your debt.
Oh. And Thomas is.
Thomas is a lowlife's not quite the right word, but he's a friendly criminal around town. Thomas makes his business helping people as an intermediary between the disadvantaged and
All right.
criminals and
Well, you
such.
can meet him, hang around for a couple minutes. Lance should be back in a bit, and then
Helen, give me another tea.
you want to go get.
I ordered 3 cups.
Oh,
Yes.
You want to go
Perfect.
get.
Yes, but first, before... What do you mean of my friends to meet them?
oh, I like to offer my services.
And which are...
Well, I'd wait till everyone's here to offer them.
I would like an insight.
See, my philosophy is the nicest people are the ones who get tricked and taken advantage of the most. And I think that every nice person needs a mean, awful friend named Tom to look out for them.
Oh, so you are a mean one.
Name's Thomas. I bet you can guess what my friends call me.
Tom,
Dickhead.
Stacy.
You have any trouble?
No?
I'll help you get out of it.
Okay, we'll keep you in head. I will go get.
So we come up and get
I am...
Jasmine.
Jasmine?
Go away.
Are you okay?
Mm,
Are you dreaming?
no.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know.
My mice are very good comforters.
No.
I can give many hugs.
Mm,
I can get you food and cheese. And there is a nice tea that I order. Oolong.
just roll over and I bury my face in the pillow.
I will let... there is someone that wants to meet us of Cyrus's company.
Don't come back later.
Okay. I send my best regards. Have a great nesting.
So you leave the room. Come back down. Lance is making his way in.
Oh,
with,
hello.
boxes.
Oh, this is Thomas. He
As he
is
stands up. Hello.
he is
He's
a
Thomas.
friend of Cyrus.
Friend of mine.
A mean friend to make sure nice people do not get screwed.
I always say that every nice person should have a mean old friend named Tom. Set things straight when they need to. You can guess what my nickname is. Reaches a hand out, shakes. Right. Cylph'e, come sit.
Okay. Jasmine is sleeping.
Well, pass her message on for me then.
Okay.
And Yoloris, today.
Yeah.
All right.
Just from my notes, race, age, attractiveness.
Late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah, mid.
Human, yeah, mid.
Okay.
I'll sit with my tea that's probably
Down.
arrived.
As Lance is going to close your eyes and is going to open the box, start taking out mice to feed to your snakes.
My mice are in my, like,
Yeah.
on my, like, chest.
Tucked it in your chest as he's going to... You're usually nice. You're usually nice. I'll feed you in a minute. Yeah, he's going to start feeding your hungriest of snakes till the box is empty and just close it up.
Cyrus is just like,
And then he will brush open your eyes.
Is it I feel better.
Never seen someone feed their head.
Oh, they are all extension of me, but also their own. Yes.
No, I don't have a problem with it. It's just fascinating.
Oh yes. They are feisty when they are hungry.
Yeah. All right, Thomas.
He's left at this point.
Oh.
He left his last message.
Who
and left.
is
What was the message? Oh, just if you need help.
Yeah, it was.
Dolores or whatever?
It's an old friend of mine, like an old teacher friend.
Old teacher friend.
Yeah. I just have to go say hi. I'll be back in a couple hours. Okay.
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 Do you want some of this tea?
Sure. Yeah, that sounds lovely.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay.
All right.
And I'm just gonna.
Do you need someone to come with you?
No, I should be okay.
Okay.
Yeah. See you guys in a bit, and I'll step out and head there.
Okay. As you make your way to the docks and towards the Grand Casino, which is where she tends to stay.
Before I get there, I
Yeah.
will find a little tiny place, just a off part somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take 30 of the 3 platinum.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stash it somewhere. And only have 4 gold and
Right.
9 silver or whatever. Anyway.
Go ahead and make me your choice of survival or sleight of hand.
Survival.
All right.
Sure.
Well, I could have left it with them at the shop.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're okay. Here, I'm just going to leave my gold here, okay, guys? Can you watch it for me?
Yes.
Okay,
Sure.
thanks. I'll collect it when I'm back.
Okay.
Leave the little pouch there.
Let me know when it hits like 4 or 5.
Okay, as I
Me and
head,
Lance go out and do things.
I head to
Yeah,
the...
you guys can go and get
But
your
do
purses
this thing
tied.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, as you make your way over to the Grand Casino, the big ornate frigate that holds the casino inside it, you make your way up and not towards the actual gaming section to the back cabins, and go to one of the nicer ones and knock a couple times on the door. Come in.
Hello.
I know your footsteps, Cyrus. Open the door. As you step into the darkened interior of what is a very nice room, but none of the lamps here are lit. There's only one crack of curtain open that is beaming light down on a vine or something, a stem of something that's growing up out of a pot of dirt that has a few other things growing around it, mostly mushrooms and stuff around it that don't seem to like the light, but this one patch does, and you can see standing beside it, looking down at it, is Dolores. You can't tell in this light, but you know her well enough to know that she is a drow in the darkness.
Hello, Dolores.
Hello.
Long time no see. Well, I think it was...
Would you like a light?
I don't need it, but you can light one if you want.
I'm quite fine. I heard you did a job for the Trill.
Yeah, just some busy work.
You should have some coin for me then, no doubt.
Do I need to make my payment now? Or can I make it at the end of the month?
You don't usually make it to the end of the month.
I don't have a lot right now.
Job went poorly?
Yeah.
Can you spare 10%
Remind me what 10% was again?
of your funds? I'm certainly not asking
Yes.
10% of 25,000 gold, Cyrus. We both know you can't make that payment.
I'll put 4 on the table, 4 gold. And give you 10%.
This is safe work, Cyrus, if you're only making 40 gold.
Yeah, I'm not the one who gives me the work. You know, I'm trying to get more work.
I have some that I could give you.
Okay, what do you have? And are you going to pay me, or are you just going to take it right out of my thing?
It is very dangerous work. I'll knock 5,000 off of your debt.
Okay, you got me interested.
There is a mishap that occurred on one of the roads nearby. There were some visiting from the blood refinement sect, and I've heard they lost a minor puppet. You won't be the only one looking for it. I would very much like it in my possession.
And I need to get the puppet back.
Yes.
What do those puppets do?
Well, when they're not controlled, very little. I doubt it's smart enough to even defend itself.
Okay.
But, like I said, you won't be the only one looking for a free puppet.
Okay, so we're trying to get in and get out, get the puppet.
Indeed.
And you'll clear 5K?
5,000.
What do I tell my friends?
You have
that are helping
friends?
me? Yeah, I met some people.
Fine. I'll clear 4K. And how many friends are we speaking of?
3.
3? I will clear 4,600 and I'll give each of you 100 gold.
Okay. Alright.
These friends aren't going to speak to people about where this was delivered, right?
No, they're just great.
Good.
So my mother.
Alright, so I'll... Gee, what does a puppet look like?
It will be a humanoid of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Red mist about it, runes etched across the skin. Lost somewhere in the woods north of Glass Mountain. I don't need to tell you not to approach the mountain.
No, yeah, we'll skirt
And if the
around.
puppet is beyond the boundary, then leave it.
Okay. It's the angels at that point.
Indeed.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Thank you for the work.
You're welcome, and I will continue to not charge you interest as long as you take these jobs on occasion.
Alright. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm good to go?
Yes, close the door on your way out, please.
Alright, shut the door. Head back.
So.
Yeah.
Me and Lance have gone out to get our red.
Yeah, you guys can find somebody to dye your purses for you to make them red.
Also trying to look over the city. Like,
Okay.
she's bored and she wants to take notes.
Yeah. There's a lot of sights to see around the city. The
Things
treasure.
closer.
What's that?
Things closer to where.
Closer?
it is.
Okay. I mean, the obvious choice would be the Moon Blossom District. At the center, has a lot of gardens. There is a central garden to it that has water features like running through it, like canals going through.
I really do like the sound of this.
Get you to grab me a red pouch too.
There is a lovely tree growing out of it that is kind of the central piece of it is the moon blossom. And the flowers only blossom at night.
I'd get a red pouch for all of us.
Yeah, you can do that. It would be about a silver to get everyone pouches dyed.
I don't know how to get rid of that on my thing. I'll do it later.
These will help us next time that bandit stops us.
Yes, I do not plan on putting much in.
He said we have to put a reasonable amount.
Okay, he is a dick, so reasonable is a silver, 2 silvers.
I'm gonna put 2 gold in mine.
Why do I have to pay someone for being a dick?
I think that's how bandits work.
Ugh, bandits. Just get a job. I want to get Jasmine a gift because she is not feeling so hot.
Oh.
Um,
Like a shield or something?
oh no, probably something pretty, yes.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. What are you thinking?
a pretty scarf, maybe, for hair and neck. And maybe a flower or two.
How much gold are you?
Cheaper, for sure. But I
Only
want
3
to.
platinum, you know.
But I want to spend a little. As a good test of my friendship.
Let's hope we get work soon. Yeah. Alright.
I don't want to spend more than a gold on said scarf and flower. So
Okay.
that is, we made 30.
Yes.
Less than 1.
But that'll last us, what, 3 weeks if we're careful?
I feel like we will survive.
Alright. Alright.
Thank you.
As yeah, you guys can go shopping, you can go look around. Yeah, the Moon Blossom District is lovely. It has a lot of fairly rare flowers growing around it. And you see a lot of people just like stopped meditating among it in spots, like sitting on a patch of grass or under a tree.
I would stop by river and then my snakes sip it.
Okay,
know?
okay. So
Like just sit
lean
on the
down.
ground with my head like
Yeah,
this.
yeah. If you go by the actual river that like flows along the edge, you can see boats heading up of it. There are like small sailboats working their way up, rowboats, all the way to large, like fairly large sailing vessels going through
Giving
as well.
them some fun, you know.
Sure, yeah, they're like splashing around in the water and
They
drinking.
love baths.
Yeah, yeah.
And I will get a like greenish pink scarf.
Okay.
It's like silkier.
Yeah.
Something cheap material,
Sure.
silkier.
It's soft. It's probably not made out of like actual silk from
Yes.
anywhere. But for a gold, you can get that and some flowers.
Yes, and I will get. I don't actually know the meaning of flowers, but ones that mean friendship.
Okay. Yeah.
Roses.
Get a lovely
Yellow
bouquet.
roses.
I think it is yellow that's friendship. But I'm
Yes.
not certain. As yeah, you come back probably like noonish. She would still be in bed. Cyrus, you would have been back before this.
Hey, Cylph'e.
Hello, I
I mean,
must.
Stacy.
Yes, I must go give gift to Jasmine, and I will be right back. Here is your money.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course,
Oh,
of course.
thank you for the pouch.
Oh yes, a red pouch.
We're putting
Alright.
2 gold in ours. I don't know what you think.
Sorry?
We're putting 2 gold in ours.
Yeah, I probably would. I'll put mine. I put 2
Alright.
gold in my red pouch, keep the rest in my other one.
Okay. As you head up with your lovely scarf that you've acquired, there are a couple of flowers as well, and you can see her still laying in bed, her head buried in the pillow.
Hello, friend. I brought you something pretty.
And she'll sort of like lift up and look at you, and you can sort of see like the red puffy eyes, the tear stains.
I brought you these flowers. And I brought you this pretty scarf.
You got me something?
Yes.
Oh my
You-
god.
You look like you are having a bad day. And I know material things make me happy. So
Yeah, no, thank you.
the scarf would look very pretty in your hair, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, pink isn't usually my color.
I was thinking your eyes and my skin.
Oh, like as a duo?
Yes.
I mean, I was, I don't know how I feel, but, we could, like, go out tonight.
I have never been out and about with friends of that are female before.
You poor thing. Okay, give me, like, an hour,
Okay.
and I'll be ready to go to the spa.
A spa. We must save money, Lance says.
Well, yeah, I'm sure Lance would hate to see you pretty.
Oh. That would be very sad. Yes.
Yeah, poor Lance.
Man, just getting slandered over here.
And then we can go back and actually get ready. And then, like, I have a couple dresses. I don't know.
Well, I have something, yes.
Okay, and then, yeah, we'll just, like, see what's fun to do. I'm sure Cyrus knows something.
Oh, what the? I'm so.
Yeah.
We go out partying!
Yeah, you can go find some men.
Oh, I no thank you, but would like to dance.
Sure.
I practiced very many years.
Just prepare to be bailed on.
I will probably bring Lance because he will not leave my side.
Yeah, I'll keep all the pesky men away.
Totally, girlfriend. Yes,
Yeah.
that is why.
Yeah. Alright, so that's our plan. I'm going to, like, prestidigitate a little mirror and just,
clean yourself up.
clean myself up enough to go and, like, have a bath, you know, a little bit, like, maybe a massage.
Yeah.
And then, like, if they might be able to upsell me if it's cheap enough to a massage. And then, come back, like, and this is, like, an hour's long process.
For, like, a bath and massage, probably, like, 2 silver.
Yeah.
I love that. I
Yeah.
love massages. And my snakes, I definitely don't let them get near my head, you know. Wear a scarf.
A nice shoulder massage down the
I
back.
wear a nice scarf
Yeah.
over my head.
Babushka.
And then, I'll come back, I'll get all dolled up over, like, the course of the evening.
The bath would have to be only us in there for sure.
Yeah, they've got like curtain bathtubs you can go into and you guys can wash up.
Yeah.
You come back, start getting ready for the evening out.
Make me a perception check, Cylph'e.
I don't think
Sophie?
that was all session.
Yeah.
Oh!
Sophie
Oh my
can roll.
god!
Sophie can roll a dice.
22.
There is a top half to your dice.
Okay, so you would notice
Great.
either Jasmine getting out or into the pool, a number, like, too many to really count, little faint white scar lines along her lower back.
What is this?
What's what?
Oh, like my scales, you have a, scars.
Oh,
You don't have to tell me if you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
feel comfortable.
you know, childhood.
You don't have to tell me. I just, if you ever want to talk,
I remember.
maybe for the best.
That's what she says. So,
Well, if you ever want me to find out,
it's just
I'm on the case.
just a bitch because, like, I can't wear anything, like, truly backless.
Why not? It's just a part of you. It's not ugly or anything.
People, they treat me different.
I punch them, yes.
Well, no,
And poison and stone them.
No, because I want them to want me.
But if
Because if they don't want me, then they do stupid things.
they do not like you for you, why?
Well, I don't care if they want me for me.
Oh.
I want them for me.
Oh, like toys.
Sure.
Makes more sense now.
It's easier that way. Yeah.
But if you ever want violence, I have your back,
that's okay.
sister.
You're not the only one.
That-
Super.
As you guys find yourselves gathered once again for dinner.
Cyrus, as both Sylvie and I are, like, gorgeous, dolled up.
She would see little to no change in Lance and Cyrus, and so they have an old, battered deck of cards.
Why are you in one of your dresses?
We're going out.
It's red, and it's like, it has no sleeves, and it ends here, and it's more slender, like, it looks like a...
Sylvie, you can't wear that dress out.
Why not?
Because it's a noble dress.
Because she's pretty.
Oh,
If
I
she
need
deserves
a poorer dress.
Yeah.
I will be right back.
You're the worst. Do you know that?
That's a 3,000 gold dress.
Oh, wow.
She
deserves to wear it.
It's gonna attract the wrong kind of attention.
There's no such thing.
3,000?
Come back down in a green dress.
3,000?
And it's like, it's more of a
It's
summer
easy
dress
to
now.
get that expensive.
It's only 500 now.
I mean, if you did smart shopping, you probably...
500?
She doesn't say it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll come along then.
I mean, if
Do you want to eat before you go?
If I had to
Please.
pay someone for the work I did to this one, it would be, 1,000, something like that.
Well, I got us some work.
Oh, are we talking about dresses?
Yeah, of course. Lance was just saying that he thinks you look so pretty in that one that he didn't know if he'd be able to contain himself.
Oh,
He
it's...
saw you in it.
It's...
That's not
Oh!
what I said.
I don't believe that is what he said.
No.
But
Oh, Cimero redeemed boys posture check.
woo! But is reasonable why I do not
Boys hydrate.
wear, because if I do, I may lose some things. And
We got a runa juice. I mean, Yondu and Sim
Look,
just hammering.
As much as I want you to shine and sparkle like the star you are, I get if you want to be more comfortable.
no. I mean, this is a very expensive dress.
Hey, how about we don't talk about how expensive things are?
We wouldn't be if people.
Well, I mean,
No, you guys are
Oh,
in a
okay.
like, you guys can
I mean,
speak.
you guys
privately.
asked.
I have some work for us.
Oh,
For to-
work?
Yeah, for
Can that be tomorrow,
I
please?
if you'd let me finish. I have some work for us for tomorrow.
Okay.
We gotta find a puppet for someone. I'll explain more about it,
That seems easy.
but we have to be discreet. It's not your
Should-
average puppet.
Okay, well, I don't really care. I want to go party.
Should
Where do
we-
we party?
Should we hire a marionette?
No,
You can do that?
no. But
The puppet controller.
it's past Glass Mountain, and we need to be discreet.
Oh,
So no talking about what we're doing.
Okay, well, then let's stop talking about what we're doing, and you're going to bring us somewhere we can party.
thank you for finding us a job.
I don't party at fancy places.
Okay, well, but you know where they are, though.
Find us a.
I'm gonna be back. He'll leave the room.
What
Helen,
Yes.
your boy's still gone, right?
Yes.
Can I borrow his suit?
What are you doing?
They want to go party, and I can't go party in this shit.
She looks out. Oh, where did they get those dresses?
I don't know.
Yeah, Jasmine's wearing, like, a pale green, only has one shoulder to it, and, it hugs her very nicely. Has a slit up the other leg.
As
Yeah,
she's
go get it then.
as Helen's looking,
Alright.
Cylphie's doing a twirl in it, and it's shines.
I come down in just like your standard black suit.
Very good dress.
Very distinguished. Don't get in a fight.
Oh, Lance, you need.
No, no fighting.
Put on my nice cloak.
I give Helen a gold. I'm like,
Okay.
thanks.
I don't need your gold to borrow the suit.
Okay.
Just don't rip it or get in a fight. Don't get in a fucking fight, Cyrus.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean it. If this one goes up in cinders.
Okay.
This one, has it happened before?
Enjoy your evening. I take it you guys are going to the
There's a
Skyblade
story.
district.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him to
Oh,
the...
somewhere with nice dancing.
Well, it's either the Skyblade district
ma'am.
or the Grand Casino.
Skyblade District it is.
Oh. All right.
Gamblers are weird. I've never met a gambler I liked.
People gamble.
Alright, Lance, you coming?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Alright.
I really dig it, Lerm.
As you guys head out for an evening on the town, we're going to end the night there.
Alright.
Alright, well, thank you guys for...
I want to interject.
Okay.
It's session 1, so I figure it's the right time for it. Jasmine has a personality disorder. DID is something that has a bit of a stigma around it. And I want to make it clear that I'm not. That Jasmine does not have DID. That wouldn't be something I would feel comfortable portraying, especially in the context of a D&D campaign. Jasmine has a fantasy version of DID, so to speak, that is much less awful to live with, and will probably work in a way that's a little bit more convenient for streams in D&D.
We don't think we could do it justice to try and recreate that,
Yeah.
so...
That's not something I feel comfortable taking on.
Yeah,
And if anyone else is worried, Cyrus does not have gambling debt, and that will not be a thing if there's people that have issues with
Indeed, yes, that is not the source of
that. It
his
is a
debt.
different type of thing and has nothing to do with gambling.
I am A-okay.
You feed your head
Yondu Poppins says, quality human being, quality. Well done, Alex. Yes. Very lovely.
Well, yeah, thank you guys for watching Adventure Corp. We appreciate you guys. Welcome to Campaign 1, the flagship, the
Campaign 2.
atom bomb, the beginning of the end for this amazing thing that we're doing.
6-year contract.
But yeah, we're really excited. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. And we're
double
looking
it
forward to having you
every
guys all around
time.
for the new campaign and getting to know and love these new characters. So thanks
Yeah.
for coming.
Yeah, long time coming. Very excited.
Catch me and Alex on Sunday from 7 to 10 Mountain Standard Time. We will be reviewing 1D&D, the Druid
Finally,
Paladin.
I finally convinced him that he could get through it.
I will review it in a fair and non-biased way.
I'm expecting bias.
Yondu said, thanks for your time, adventurers. Love you, Yondu.
Yeah.
Very
Love
sweet.
you.
So we're going to raid somebody.
Yeah, and if you don't know where to find us, we're here Twitch, 6 to 10 Mountain Standard Time every Wednesday. And then, like the boys said, Sundays, right?
Yeah, Sunday
Yeah.
7 to 10.
Sunday, 7 to 10 Mountain Standard Time.
And then-
and if you want to chat with us, Discord's the place
Discord's
to
the
do it.
place to do it. Yeah.
So, like Daniel said, we're going to do a quick 1-minute ad break, and then we're going to raid somebody, so stick around for that. We'll keep the good times rolling. But that is us signing off, friends. Good night.
Suspicious.